Last time on Dragon and Friends, the group had just been ambushed. More specifically, Dobie had just been ambushed. Itzel attempted to see what fiend or what devilish creature could have been lurking about that would have caused such a thing. However, was unable to detect anything. Helping him up, healing him real quick, Dobie and Itzel decided to go back to the ship. Seeing that the group could handle a troll, and for whatever reason, their party is being attacked, and they went to go investigate, or to see if they could find clues on their own. Hint, hint, wink, wink, I don't think they found anything. But the group decided to take a stealth approach towards the troll. Following its rampage, they discovered that a troll had been imbued with necrotic energy, and it was in turn suffering greatly. It had a healing factor where it would keep regenerating, but the necrotic energy would eat away at it, causing the troll to have fits and rage and destroy everything in its path, and part of its path was the farmstead. The group then, or Cira and the Pussycats then decided to follow this troll back to its lair. Maybe find the source of what is causing all this necrotic energy. As they went back, and they were able to continually be stealthy due to the fact that Fabio had passed without a trace, making it very hard for the group to be detected by a single troll. They found its lair, where in turn was a paralyzed warlock, a cultist, had been paralyzed and was only able to hold a spell to drain the life force from the area. And they don't know how this guy became paralyzed. He must have started the troll, but he was up against a wall and he couldn't move, and all he could do was hold onto his staff. The group dispelled his staff, taking away all the enchantments on the staff, and thus the cultist immediately died, being unable to siphon energy. But the troll was then spared. It no longer had to be suffering through necrotic energy. They did not kill the troll. They went back to the farmstead and told him that the troll would be taken care of. However, it was not killed, but they did show proof that they took care of a warlock of sorts, and the farmstead gave them what they could. Cira gave them back some of the money, feeling bad that everyone's life savings was being used to pay them to help against this troll, and they completed that side quest. They then split off. Fabio and Amal went their separate ways. Cira went to spoke with Cira for a little bit, where Cira was a bit distressed and worried about Fabio, kind of for his motivations and why he seems to be so obsessed with her in such a way. Like, why does she now people are starting to die to keep her alive, and she's feeling guilty, and she doesn't know why Fabio feels the need to make these decisions, and she was seeing if Fabio can be trusted. Going to Cira for counsel. Amal discovered an underground pub beneath Lantern's shop. There was where a lot of the underground network was able to conduct their business. You had thieves, you had smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, and they had to stay secretive because the Voltline Corporation keeps a hard lockdown on any type of crime and stuff like that, because they want to do all the jobs. There's not even really guilds set up here because Voltline wants to keep such a strict lockdown on this city. And so this underground network has kind of been made. Lantern, again, being another part of something that's hidden away from the rest of society. Mainly probably due to the fact that he's so organized and neat that he can keep on top of these things for them. But Amal runs into a captain. This captain is a pirate. He's a Warforged pirate, and who used to be a naval officer, and agrees to go on to take part of the ship. He has a crew that he'd be happy to bring forth, but they are not in the city at the moment. And so he goes over to the ship to check out the ship and to essentially get interviewed by Cira. Fabio finds some time to meditate, but also figures out there's a note left for him. He figures out the plans that the organization has for the Voltheim Corporation. When they wanted Voltheim to be burnt, they wanted to take all the money from Voltheim and spread the wealth to the citizens. So the organization wants Fabio to figure out how to get in there. They have sigils and teleportation circles throughout the poorest parts of the city, and all Fabio has to do is get in there, use the scroll that was given to him, have a teleportation circle activate, and start sending all the treasures and the value of the Voltheim Corporation out to the people. So that way, Voltheim does not have this hold over them, and that the wealth can be distributed, and that they can build a society for themselves. That is the dream of the organization. And that gets us all caught up. And so, our story begins. Did I miss something?
I did sneak in, and as well as...
That's right.
I did write a letter as well.
You wrote a letter when you were meditating. You cast an illusion spell to hide yourself, and you wrote a letter and you stuffed it away.
That's it?
Sorry. I'm going to turn off your camera for a second.
Fabio, get out of the camera.
Get out of the
I mean, I don't care about this part now.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Alright, so...
But you said...
And then you started infiltrating. First, you kind of did Little Boy Who Cries Wolf. Fabio says that there's a crime going out, and a guard goes out of his way to help out Fabio, and Fabio essentially knocks him out and takes his clothes, and then being a changeling that he is, changed his appearance to be that guard, walks in, gets into Voltheim Corporation. That is where our story left off. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start off with Cira. So we have Itzel, Dovey, and Cira on the airship right now. There is someone asking for you, Cira, and he's holding up one of your posters to be interviewed.
It worked! Who are you?
The name is Prophet. And I hear that you are in turn looking for a captain for this ship, and a crew it may be as well.
I sure am. Would you like an interview?
He looks at you for a second up and down, and then, are you the one that would be interviewing me?
Yes.
He then takes a step back, and you can see as his hand glides over one of his pistols, a cannon. And for what reason do I need to be interviewed by the cannon?
'Cause I'm like the leader of this group, if you didn't know. We're called Cira in the Pussycats, and my name is Cira.
Of this group. You
Yeah.
are familiar with Amor.
I know him. I mean, he's okay.
Prophet then begins to take another step back. I believe this might have been a mistake. I do not think that I do not know if this is the best place for me.
Wait, no! Don't go! Please!
Persuasion check.
Yeah,
Oh no! I got a 10.
What is it?
I got a 10.
A 10? He's intrigued. He stops for a second and he wants to hear you out.
Oh, that worked. Um, what's your problem with Kenneth?
He raises an eyebrow at you, and then, are you not familiar with the history between the Canids and the Warforges?
I know we made you, and there was a war a long time ago, but that was like when my dad was younger.
You insult me with your words.
I'm sorry.
I was part of the Navy. I was a naval officer for the Canids. Once they gave us our freedom, when they learned that we are sentient, it was then that we asked for wages. They did not think that it was sufficient enough. They said that our freedom, us not being slaves anymore, was wage enough. I spent years battling the front lines with their ships and their cannons. It was this why a lot of us warforgers decided to go into piracy. Go against the Canis and their guilds and their large army that they create.
That wasn't me. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I was just a kid. I didn't command them not to pay you. If you want to be a captain of this ship, we're gonna pay you.
Make a persuasion roll.
Louis says no.
I know.
18.
Are we already talking about the pay? As you've
Not
intrigued
yet.
him-
You have other questions I gotta ask you.
Very well. I will take your interview.
Okay.
And though most of my crew happens to be warforges, there may be some problems with the fact that you are carrying a Canet crest. You may want to hide such things, or they may get ideas.
Okay, I can do that.
So then he goes to be interviewed. Dobie, Itzel, you can see that Cira's speaking to a strange warforge of sorts.
I was just gonna be reading
Okay.
a book.
Roll a D100 for me for the book.
Yep.
And Dobie, did you want to do anything?
Nah. Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll just continue brewing.
Oh, you're gonna brew?
87.
Is this a new brew?
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
old
yeah.
Brew?
I still gotta finish my old brew.
Okay, go ahead and roll a D100. So this is gonna take you a short rest for yourselves, or Dobie. So it's gonna be 2 to 4 hours that you're gonna be working on this brew.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then with that, I complete it.
Never mind. So, all right, now you have the brew completed. It's yours. You have about roll. Was it a rare brew?
It will, yeah.
Okay. Roll a d12.
Seven.
7? Okay, you get about 7 uses out of it.
Okay, so like
add
I
your-
can brew
add
it
your
7 more
proficiency-
times.
Add your proficiency to that.
Okay, so 11.
11. You have 11 servings.
Okay,
So,
and when like bottles or like no or kegs.
so
Or like
it's
what I'm
one.
talking.
It's one like cast. So it's essentially going to be like bottles. Well, it's
Okay.
of sort like because it's a beer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're essentially gonna have like you'll essentially have a 12-pack missing one.
Okay, I got you.
But it's good because it's a rare, and you can. This is where you start. You have the recipe down. You've completed the recipe. Now you just gotta hire people to do it for you in larger batches.
Okay, that works. Now I gotta add more to my team.
So, you brew, you read. Okay.
Got an 87.
You got an 87. Okay. So, you've been reading a lot.
Hang on. So did Prism get attacked or noticed or anything? My bad. Last week, whenever
No, he did not.
I got knocked out. No, okay. Okay.
Excel's spell just fizzled.
Okay, that's cool then.
So,
Yeah, go ahead. You're good. My bad.
No, you're good. So you've been reading a lot about dragons and their companions, and like what the benefits of a dragon rider, and like how rare it was for them, and that they could. There was like this magical bond that would connect them, and they could even have like a psychic link and stuff like that. So you then get to this part where in the book where newly found dragon riders would there's this ritual, and it's more for just like tradition. There's not really like anything that you can read that says otherwise, that it has to be done, but there's essentially this like tradition of going to Dragon Rock, and essentially completing the bond, or almost like a ceremony of sorts, almost like marrying the two, the rider and the dragon. Essentially, the Dragon's Rock can only be accessed by dragons and their dragon riders, and a lot of the times they would feel compelled to go there for unnatural reasons, and they think that when the first ritual was done between the dragon and the dragon rider, it was done. This like caused kind of like this effect for the rest of them, for the future of them. So this is why they have this tradition of doing it. This was also the last stronghold where the dragons fought off before they were basically nearly wiped out on this realm. So when you read that, you're basically almost done with the book. The rest of the book is kind of doesn't really say much. It talks about weapons, and it talks about like historic figures, and armor that's useful on dragons, and armor that's useful for dragon riders. But you've completed the book.
Where does it say where the Dragon Rock is?
So it's in between the sea that lies from the Elven Kingdom to the Dwarven Kingdom.
Oh. Somewhere in the ocean, essentially.
Yeah. So the sea is called the Vale. So it separates the two kingdoms. So crossing the Vale, there's the Dragon's Reach is essentially what it's called, because only dragons can reach it. But you can find the Dragon Rock there.
Dragon's Reach?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's Reach is like... Should.
Yeah, so if it was marked on a map, it would be marked
Okay.
Dragon's Reach.
Okay.
Which, yeah, you could probably, maybe, but yeah. So, okay. You do know where it's at in the sea. Like, you don't know its exact location, but you do know where it's at in the Vale between the two kingdoms.
Got it.
You have to also understand this
No,
book
the
was
approximate-
written years ago, before there was airships and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
where dragons were the only thing with air superiority, other than people that were like griffin riders or eagle riders, giant birds. But yeah, before technology advanced to airships, dragons were the only things that could like really fly and be that destructive.
Okay.
Okay. Amal, do you want to do anything?
Yeah. I do want to reiterate the last thing I did was like, as soon as Prophet ended up on a ship, I sent him a message, be like, "Hey, there's gonna be this weird, sketchy warforge," and that's exactly what up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the things I literally said was he's weird, sketchy pirate warforge as a captain. Don't know if I trust it, but fuck it. Then from there, I think I just what Amal wants to do is like get together a basket with some pastries. I'll take like a bottle of wine, one that I'll just take one of those and a bottle of mead, and I want to take it up to the academy, or not the academy, the adventuring.
Yeah, it's the academy.
Okay, the academy then, yeah. And I want to go, just drop it off to Professor, or I call him Professor, but, Norxus. Just as a thank you for, essentially conversating with me for like, I think canonically like 6 hours straight.
Yeah, you guys.
About this one black dragon. Yeah. Just as a thank you, I want to go up there and deliver.
Okay. You head over there, and the Dragonborn professor. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hey,
is there more that you wish to discuss?
Not necessarily discuss. Don't want to interrupt you on your work. I guess I don't know what people do at Guild or Academy went, assuming work. But just want to drop these off as a thank you for conversation the other day. Sorry I headed off in such a rush. Whole troll thing, and we figured it out. It was a weird curse thing. It's fine. It's fine now. And then I'll set them down and just I hope you like honeyed meat, some wine and some pastries.
No, I most certainly. I enjoyed the time that we spoke with one another. He takes one of the pastries and blows a little flame on it, chows down on it, and then very, very much tasty. Where did you acquire such pastries?
We have a family business, the Velvet Fang. In the mornings, my grandmother likes to make these pastries, and I think it's all I really eat. They're really good.
The Velvet Fang, you say? Family-owned business. What an establishment that place is, as he begins to fluff up his shirt.
Have I seen him here before?
No, he's new to town because the academy. But
oh right, yeah, he just arrived.
Right. So some time I would have to stop by. But feel free to join in one of my lectures. Tell them my name, and they should let you in free of charge. You're a good lad.
Amola's a little bit taken back by this. Just really.
Yes.
Right.
If you would like to take one of my studies, there are other schools, there are academics that are most like to speak to. Matter of fact, he starts rifling through some things. Where is it now? Where did I last leave? Yeah. He pulls out a book that has some missing slots in it. And there's like 2 gemstones on the cover of it. He hands it over to you. Back when I was younger, I was able to research some things. This was something that I came across. Consider it a token of my gratitude for becoming my first student of this town.
Shit. So Dave, I have to ask you one question. What's kind of the accent that an orc would with? If they're just speaking common?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, just, each clan could be different. The accent
or at least
I always imagine is something that I can't do, but.
All right, cool. I guess a little like I'm almost truly taken back and just kind of oh shit, I don't really know how to do any accent apart from a Mexican. He just kind of takes it just thank you. So that you were studying this. You were studying with this, or studying this book?
Nah, this is notes. Some of my research that I started out with.
Not really knowing what to do, looking as awkward as he did when he met the Empress. Just gives like a deep bow and just thank you. I really appreciate this, Professor. I'll leave you to your work, and I'll get downstairs and try to see when I can next sit in on a lecture. Thank you. And if you ever need anything, just literally anything. And I like kind of get down and whisper. And I'm like anything. Come down to the Velvet Fang.
All right. I heard you the first time. Go.
And I will like try to compose myself and walk down to the front and just ask, I did some work with Professor. He let me sit on my next lesson. When is that going to be?
So they let you know that the professor's next lesson's going to be tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right.
I just thank you, and as soon as I get out, I don't know, just once he's out of earshot, excited, orcish yells in orcish, just
Loktar!
pretty much for the whore. No.
Loktar, Rendell.
No, they all sound like elites. Wort. Every time I get knocked out. God, that's so stupid. Demon. But yeah, I would like immediately just fucking run to my office from here. Just fucking full book it.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Someone join?
Oh, it was me. I just realized I didn't join Roll20.
Oh, I was like, what the...
I was like, oh shit.
I think Kate came
I'm
off her
trying to
red
fix
camera.
my phone.
Oh, you're good.
Cira.
Fabio. You just made your way into Voltheim Corporation as a different person.
All right. Is there any signs inside the building that kind of point to direction of where everything's at?
Well, you're still out in the courtyard. So you're making your.
Oh.
You walked into the gates. You're in the courtyard. You're gonna try to get into the building.
Is there any other passageway in the courtyard? God damn it.
Are there any passageways? So, so there's the stables. You see, the stables looks like it's easy to climb, and there's some windows you can get into from the stables, or you could just walk in through the front door. You can walk in through the stables, or you can walk it. You can walk around and see what else is there. Jeez, words.
I walk around to see what other passageways there are.
Okay. You walk around the back. There seems to be just a single. So you came in through the back, and now you're discovering that there's a front. It has like a big drawbridge and stuff like that. This is where they have like a shop to repair their airships and their boats. There's an armory here. There's a blacksmith. You hear in the background just working away. And there's these two big double doors, and there's 4 guards guarding it. One of which is sitting at a table that's outside, and then one standing next to him, and the other 2 seem to be across the other side.
Okay. And you said I came through the back, right?
Essentially.
Alright. I will go through the front doors first.
So if you look on Roll20, so Voltheim Corporation is this thing right here.
Okay.
You essentially walked in through here, and then
Oh, okay.
you basically just walked over. So I'm sorry. You basically walked around through here, and then you walked around here. If that makes any sense.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I will go through this. Oh, I will go nowhere.
He broke the map.
How do you undo?
I fell through the map. I died.
Shift F, knock him out.
Control Z.
I pressed that. No! It's gone! Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. It's gone.
Done it.
I thought the map was on the map. I didn't know it was a token. Fix that real quick. Alright. Keep going.
Oh, it looks like it's more blurry now.
Yeah, I made it into the map.
So I'll go through this backside
Okay.
here.
So the stables or the armory?
I will go through the armory.
Okay. So you head up. You're walking up to the front door, and Oi! Garden! What you doing up here? I thought you were stationed out by the stables.
Oh, I seem to got lost. You mind if I go through here?
You're lost. Oi, he's trying to skip out on his shift again.
Not exactly.
Garden.
Well,
What do you need back
I'll
in
just-
there for?
I need to see if I could take a look at and see if there's a restroom inside. I know I can take a piss anywhere, but well, kind of want to take a look around this place. I've never been around here. Kind of curious.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. I didn't prepare for this one. Oh! No,
13.
yeah.
Wait, Darwin. Did you bash your head? Did one of the horses kick you in the skull while you were putting on a shoe?
I may have been dropped as a kid.
Was it recently? What do you mean
Yeah.
you're lost? You don't know where to go.
I'm not lost. I'm just curious to look around.
Get out of here, man.
Ah. Why don't you be one? A good friend. Fine. I'll go through the stables.
Alright. So they basically tell you to go back to work. You head back through the stables. There's the back door. No one questions you as you walk in through the back.
Okay. Through these stables, do I see any passageway? Or is this inside the building now? Like where I'm at? Inside these stables? Like it connects to the main building? Or is this like a huge building?
You're
Okay.
inside, you're inside now.
Okay. Alright, so now that I'm inside, I try to see if there's any kind of arrows pointing like, you know, this way is armory, passive, like whatever, bank, storage, whatever. If there's anything like that that I see anywhere once going in through the stables.
There's nothing like that.
What do I see
The
inside?
house, not a museum.
It's, I mean, there's hallways, there's a cafeteria. After you walk down some of the hallways a couple times, there's a stairwell that leads up, but you see a bunch of offices.
Hmm.
This is just on the first floor.
Ooh, how many floors was there whenever I looked outside?
About 5.
Oh my god. Okay. Do I see anybody coming down?
Yeah, there's people moving up and down the stairs.
Do they seem like they are higher ranking or anyway by any means?
There's an assortment of people. There's people dressed up as guards. There's others that are not so much. Some time passes as you look about. No one of high ranking seems to be around the area at the moment.
Okay, I go upstairs.
You start walking upstairs. Which floor do you want to stop on?
You said there's some office areas. That would be the next floor, right?
Maybe. If you go stop at the next floor, you look around. This looks to be there's some rooms, dorms. So this is kind of like the garrison where the guards sleep.
I'll go to the third floor.
Go to the third floor. Look around. This seems to be more managerial. There seems to be offices with desks and things like that.
I go on that floor and take a look around and see if I find anything that seems like it's a storage area, or rather to keep cash or gold or anything like that.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Always forget. Investigation is intelligence. And I did not roll. Oh, it doesn't matter. 20.
Ooh.
Okay, so there's people there. So you're kind of looking around, you're peeking over like people's shoulders and stuff like that. I mean, there's paperworks. There's you can see some coin purses that's left in some people's office. I mean, there's valuable artifacts. There's medals, and medallions. Like, there's some valuable things here. It looks all personal though. Like,
I don't bother with that. I go upstairs to the next floor. There's nothing else I can search here.
okay, you head upstairs to the next floor, and it looks more open. There seems to be like a meeting room, a very large meeting room. There's the other half of it is essentially like a port for the airship to come by and pick people up. So a lot of this area has a lot of like movement going around. There's a lot more officials here. There's a lot more important people up this way.
Huh. Do I take a glance? Do I see anybody? Is there any restrooms up here that I see?
Restrooms?
Yeah, any kind of well, yeah, just restrooms.
No, not here.
Hmm. What does that mean? Okay. So I start going. I start seeing if there's anybody that goes inside a room. It seems like a closed office area, and I take a look at their face just to see their facial features.
Okay, so most of this deck is like, most of this is like an airport essentially. Like on the, it's not. There's one big
Shit.
like war room
Hmm.
that seems to be like a meeting room of some sorts. On the other side, with some desk that are just out in the open. That almost looks like there's accountants or something just working. They're just filing paper, counting, doing math and stuff like that. But
Behind them, is there any openings?
there's a stairwell. So the stairwell stops at the 4th floor, but across the room past them there is another stairwell that leads up to the 5th floor.
Interesting. Okay.
However, you see 2 guards that are in completely different outfits than you are in, posted at those stairs.
Oh. God damn it. Okay. Is there any kind of closed off area where, I mean, everything else is open? It's just all a huge court area?
Yeah, essentially. Other than
I
the spacing between the outside and the inside.
I give it a shot. I'll go up there and fuck. Shit. Yeah, I'll go back down the stairs, and I will transform, kind of in the middle area, unless people are just going up and down the stairs constantly.
Okay, that's fine. Make a stealth check.
Okay, I'll do guidance with that. Stealth. I don't have Jack, and I whiff it hard. Jesus.
All right. Okay, so you start transforming. It's a bit open. You don't really find anywhere that you can hide. Do you still want to try it? You're alone in the staircase right now.
No, I'll go back down the stairs and try to find some kind of restroom in the previous floor.
Okay. You go back down. You find a closet of sort, like a janitorial closet.
I go in there and I take off my clothes, tuck it away, kind of in a side area. Well, actually, I don't even need to take off my clothes. I should be fine. I'll leave my clothes on and I turn into a lizard.
Okay. You turn into a lizard, and then we're going. I'm gonna pass turn back to Cira as you transform into a lizard in the coat closet.
Always a lizard.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Am I loud?
Very much.
I think it's on your end.
yeah, she sounds okay here.
Talk.
Hello.
Okay, you sound better. you sounded demonic. So, Prophet follows you to wherever you're going to interview him.
Did I have a room set up for it? Because I had asked them all to set some stuff up, but I never checked if he did it or not.
There's no room.
I'm gonna pick the closest room that has like a table and 2 chairs.
So the war room in the back of the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
So Prophet looks around, kicks the door frame before he walks in. Just, yeah, this could work.
Unfortunately, I cannot take the credit for that. This is a Dragonborn ship made that we are borrowing at the
A dragonborn ship, whose craftsmanship bleeds through.
Okay. Well, if I put myself on push to talk, I have to have my phone in my hand to push to talk. Through mine. Okay. Okay, I'll just mute every time you talk then.
He takes a seat, immediately puts his feet on the table, leans back, reaches into his back coat pocket and pulls out an apple and just starts peeling away at it.
Alright. Let me get to my interview questions for you.
I am more than eager to hear what you have to ask, as he peels off a good portion of the apple and lets the peel just fall to the floor.
Alright, my first question is, what makes you qualified for this position?
He looks
As
at
he holds a
you
pencil.
with just like dead eyes, just like.
Okay, I wrote these out. I'm sorry. I wrote these out, and I wanted
We really,
to ask them.
we're really doing an interview today for our D&D session. Love it. I love it. I love it.
What, or I mean, why are you leaving your current job if you have a current job?
Right now, I'm just a freelance mercenary, but I wish to go back to the seas. Little did I know that an airship was available. I'd like to have
No.
such a ship for myself.
No.
So that's your goal, to save enough money to create your own or buy your own airship?
Yes. Or steal it.
I just give them like a look. And then I'm like, tell me one of your weaknesses or strengths.
Oh, I'm a people's person. So, I tend to gather a crowd wherever I go.
Is that a weakness or a strength?
Yes.
I like him.
Alright. What motivates you?
Gold. What else could motivate a person other than the rightful use of money? Many things you could do with money. As he begins to peel more of the apple off, all of it going to the floor. He hasn't taken a bite or anything. And he's carving into the apple and things like that. Oh, and there's a lot of people that can be influenced by gold.
You?
Very much so. You ask me to work for you, you pay me the gold. You ask me to backstab someone that I'm already working for, you show me some gold. That's all it takes.
Then how can I know that I can trust you?
Make sure you're always the highest bidder.
Okay, what's your favorite color and why?
He takes a deep breath for a second. Blue.
Cheating, DM. Okay, why?
That's all I ever get to see.
Okay.
It becomes somewhat beautiful whenever you look out into the horizon and you see nothing. Well, that's about it. You see nothing.
Any particular shade of blue? Or just straight blue?
I find that as he takes his foot off the table and then puts both his elbows on, he then stabs the apple at the top and spins it around as he's kind of carved in a Warforge like skeleton without the bottom half of its jaw in one facing of the apple. No particular color. Maybe if blue and gold were together, then I would enjoy such a thing.
He's pawing at me. Sorry. I know.
Just trying to give you advice.
What do you expect to be paid?
Handsomely. These privateers, is what they like to call themselves. Private militaries, too big, and they cost too much. Not even efficient. A small crew can do just fine. Good men, with minds set on one thing. See, all that is needed. Whatever they were charging you, I will take half. 1,500 gold pieces. And if you give the ownership of the ship to me, you won't have to upkeep.
It's not my ship to give away, sorry. But when could you start if we considered you for the position?
They've already started.
But I haven't even paid me.
There's no one else. And no one else is going to be as qualified. If there is, I'll make sure to kill them.
No.
Alright. We'll give you a call. Let me speak to my companion. And I'll send them a all to give you a message.
He gets up. He walks towards the exit of the room, and he turns around. Which quarters should I take?
I didn't say you have the job yet.
He looks around the room that you guys are already in, looks outside, looks back inside. This room will do.
I don't like this guy. Okay, bye. See you later.
Alright. Itzel and Dobie? Or Itzel?
Done reading my book, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go for the ship. Look for my companions. Do I see anyone around?
No, you see, the only person you see around is Cira.
Cira
Unless
doing...
Dobie's walking around and doing stuff. He can say whether he's walking around doing stuff, then you would see him. Or you can check for him if you want to go look for him. But, you know for a fact Dobie and Cira are on the ship.
Cira, what's up? What's going on?
Well, I just interviewed this guy to be captain. But I don't know if he's a good fit for us. But he's the only guy that has come forward.
What about the, Brand from barracks?
He's too expensive.
What's this new guy asking?
1,500 gold. We actually have that much, but he's a bit cocky for my taste.
That's why you don't like him?
Yeah.
You do the job though?
I didn't give him the job. I was going to talk to you guys first.
I'm saying, is he qualified though? Can you at least?
Oh, is he qualified?
The
Sorry,
ship.
it cut out. I was trying to guess what you said. I think so. He fought in the in my parents' Warforged army as a naval officer.
He's cocky, but we can deal with it as long as he can do what we need him to.
You cutting off a lot.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
Great! Let me get a new mic. Pass turn.
Well, I think of internet issue because like your video went kind of bad too, but wait, what do I do now?
Just let Dobie go.
Okay.
I'll take 2 of the beers and I'll go to the bar. Give 1 to Mara, and ask for breakfast as well.
All right.
I'm like, oh Mara, look at this. This is a new brew I came up with. Let's try it together.
Well, how about that, lad? How about that, lad? Look at you. This is the second brew that I've seen you come up with. All right, let me give it a taste. As she takes a sip from it. Oh, what an interesting, very strong. I don't know what inspires you to make such a thing.
A Minotaur.
Minotaur. No, it fits.
Special
Or
brew.
what are you going to blend? What is it? Have you dubbed it the drink yet?
Oh, no, I haven't come up with a name yet. What do you think? What do we go for?
She looks at it. She then takes another swig. She looks back at it again. What? Well, if it's inspired by a Minotaur, why don't we call it Horns Up?
Horns up.
Because you'll never want to put it down once you've taken a drink.
That's a good one. What about Mighty Tar? You know, because like it's strong, it's a little tar. You know, like Mighty Tar. No.
Mighty Tar? Well, I can see it's going either way.
Okay, I'll put some thought on it. But glad I know someone likes it other than me. And then
How much do you wish to charge?
take my Sunny Stone. Oh well, I need to find brewers first. I made the first batch, got the recipe down, but I only got 11 bottles out of the first brew.
Hey.
It took me quite a while to just get it down.
Such a thing takes a task, and seeing you run about with all these folks, you'll have your attention divided.
That I do. I like
how
to stay busy, so.
How much would you like to charge for this cask?
I don't know, you tell me. What does something like this run for? With quality. I own the bar, but I don't even run the prices or anything like that.
Well, that's what you pay me for. Very well. Let me run the numbers real quick. Taking into the account of the time that it took you to make such a thing. And we look at him. You guys are gonna make me do math.
I'm sorry.
Well, I can see this
Favorite part of
cask
D&D.
running for about 5,000 gold pieces.
What?
5,000 gold pieces for the
Say that
task.
to me?
A custom brew, made with the ingredients that you've made. It won't be found anywhere else. If we can sell it to the right people, we can sell the whole cask out together. Maybe find some noble snob. I'll see if anyone comes in. I'll have to use a couple of bottles in order to let them have a taste.
Of course. I'll bring you half of what I have left later. Then we can go from there.
All right. So that is best case scenario. You'll make 5,000.
Right.
So,
People like
right.
this. But either way, I mean, I thought I was thinking like 100 gold. I was like, yo, that's cool. Like whatever.
Not for rare. Not for rare. Not for as long as you took to make that. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot because a lot. And since it's an ale, it will. They'll show it off to all their friends. But because it's such a unique, like, it's literally something only Minotaurs brew, and you like essentially took their like tradition and you brought it, you're bringing it out here. That's what makes it so like expensive.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. But then I'm like, but people have to like it in order to pay the price. So
Right.
we'll see how that works.
We'll see. Let's see how many taste
You
tests.
said best case scenario.
For every taste
Best case
test, the
scenario.
price goes down. So because they get less and less to buy. All right. What else do you want to do, Dobie? You have your sending stone. You said you were going to do something with your sending stone.
Yeah, I want a sending stone and be like, am I still wanted? The city? I mean, more than likely, obviously, but I don't know.
I don't think anyone's in town.
I don't know. I'm on the ship.
Probably not by now.
I'll go
If I'm
look.
in a safe spot,
I will-
I'm not too sure. I can't check for my place.
A
I'll
random
go
loser
look.
just calling around talking.
Do you hear me? I will go look.
Okay.
Okay.
You head out.
Okay.
It doesn't take you long to notice the wanted posters were taken down. It seems like they were put up for a little bit, but they were taken down so that they don't draw attention to the fact that they got robbed.
I will walk around town a little bit. Eavesdropping in on people to see, like, maybe if they're still wanted on the down low. Like, if they have a bounty on them or something that's not available to the public.
Which part of town?
There's the noble district, the workers district, the merchant district, right?
Yes.
I will go to the. Where's the bounty hall? Is that merchant or worker?
The bounty hall is going to be merchants.
I'll go to merchant district.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
So 14.
14. Okay. So you each drop in on people. There's some...
Oh, I use my. Can I use my ear to the ground feat?
What does that do?
Okay. I'm in frequent contact with people in the segment of society that my chosen quarries move through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld. often tumble folk of the streets or members of high society. This connection comes in forms of a contact in any city you visit, a person who provides info about the people and places of the local area. So.
Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna see if you can find a contact around here. You do.
Yeah.
Around the area in some back alley. There's an elf. She's kind of just like, looks like she is buying some stolen goods off of someone, and she, pockets the coin. She throws the goods in a crate that's next to her. She has like 3 crates next to her. She looks at you. She's like, "What you want?"
I'm looking to see if there's any private bounties in the area.
Private bounties. We're almost all fresh out of bounties after that troll incident got taken care of. If you're looking for something a little more adventurous, there are some houses that need to be hit.
I'm intrigued. What are they?
Someone's pulled together a large pot. They want a certain house to be burnt down. It's within the Noble District.
Would
Names, they like to keep it secret. The contact wants to meet up with you at said place. They want to be there when the house gets burnt. Very off the books, very unprofessional, not the way we usually like to do things, but they insisted, and they had the gold to put out.
which house?
Don't know. You have to meet up with the client in the Noble District. Do you want the job or not?
I'll think about it. What's your name?
She squints her eyes at you. None of your business.
Cute.
She kind of just like scoffs at you silently, just like, eh.
You know, you might get more business if people actually trusted you.
Make a
I
persuasion
know
check.
that's not your forte, but... Oh, that's okay. No, it's not. It's a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how my manners are. I'm sorry. Who are you supposed to be? How far are you new to this bounty hunting gig? You of all people should know, Voltheim's been keeping it strict. We're not allowed to put up our own jobs. Everything's got to be hush-hush. They want everything to go through them. They want to cut a slice of everybody's pie.
This is an elven girl or half elven?
She's elven.
Elven, full elven. What does she look like? I want the full description.
She's okay. So she's got a hood on. Her ears poke through the hood. She's got green eyes with yellow eyebrows. You can see, or blonde eyebrows. You can see just her hair just barely, as it's kind of like a blonde color. You notice that she's basically covered from head to toe in leather and a cloak. But from what you can make out with her face is, because she keeps it hooded, but she's not afraid to look at you. She has piercings along one ear that go from earlobe all the way to the top, and she essentially has no other distinct features.
None.
She's trying to be as plain as possible, so she could easily just walk out of this alley and blend into the crowd.
Did I see what she bought off the guy?
You can take a peek into the crate. It looks like it looks like a medal So something that a military officer would have.
Just a piece of metal?
No, like a medal, like one that you won for doing service.
Oh. I. Okay.
So like they stole it. You don't have a military background, so you don't know what it symbolizes or anything. But they stole it and they got money for it.
Got it. Did I see the guy that she bought the thing off of
He
earlier?
already walked out. If you want to attempt
Can
to
I
go
get a-
look for him, you can go try.
No, when I was walking in, I just wanted. Did I get a good peek at who he was, what he looked like?
Yeah, he was a dwarven guy. He didn't really. So, he had a brown beard that was tied at the knot in the middle. He didn't have any jewelry, so he's probably a commoner. But he also had a weird, like really big lips and nose. With a
I'll say, if I want the job, I'll come find you. And I will walk away.
Okay.
I'll go. I no longer want a Dobby. You're good to go.
That works. And I just want. Okay, I'll go back to my room, and then I'll grab 4 of the bottles, right?
Uh-huh.
And then grab the Minotaur stamp. Did he give it to me or did he give it to itself? He gave it to itself. Never mind. I'm not to ask for that. Never mind. That'll be it for me.
Okay. All right. So at this point, it's
I wanted to do something else.
okay. But at this point, it is
Okay.
essentially like about to be sunset. So the day's about to be over. Amal, tell me what you want to do for the rest of the night. And then
Depending, I was gonna say, depending what time I got there, and for the rest of the night, no one's contacted me about anything. Really hopped in. But I've been just in my office, starting starting with the notes and kind of taking my own notes on his notes on separate journals. But I'm doing it in the cipher that I have for my own, not the one that I use for my business, but the ones I use for myself. I'm writing in that cipher, just kind of if I find anything interesting or stuff like that. But definitely going over the notes.
okay, so you go over the notes for a little bit. Fabio, you turned into a lizard just now.
Yep. So my approach would be to go on top of the, under the door first, and then I crawl kind of towards the top of the ceiling and make my way up to the 4th floor.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. You make your way up to the 4th floor. This 4th floor, I mean 5th floor.
What?
Okay, you go to the 4th floor. I'm sorry. What do you
Oh,
do once you
no,
get to the 4th floor?
Yeah, I mean, basically my plan was just to go to the 5th floor, but get around the guards by crawling on the ceiling.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. So you get up to the 5th floor, and this area looks more like a penthouse area. A big portion of the floor looks like it's livable. There's some office areas, there's some office space, but most of it looks like someone just lives up here at the top floor.
Fuck.
You look around, there's a big safe.
Oh, great. Nobody is in here?
Not at the moment.
this safe, is it like a huge safe? Very small safe?
It's big. It's like a walk-in, like what you see in a bank.
Okay. And on the desks anywhere, do I see paperwork? Is there any kind of desk that I can...
So the desk looks barren. Like, there's nothing on that desk for whatever reason. It seems like, for one reason or another, someone took all the things from that desk and they moved it somewhere else. And it looks like it happened recently.
Shit. Penthouse. Oh. Okay. I investigate around the desk to see if there's any kind of is it the whole desk or just the top of the desk? Because I was gonna look underneath and see.
The whole desk
Okay.
is.
Damn, dude. I try to investigate on that particular room anywhere.
So like the living area.
Maybe
So
not.
not the safe. So there's half of it's the safe, and then the other half is like the penthouse, the room.
And is there any other rooms inside that penthouse?
I mean, there's a bathroom, bedroom.
I'll go check inside the bedroom.
Okay, you go into the bedroom. Everything seems put together. There's some elixirs. There's some potions. There's a sword rack. There's a area like a area to change clothes behind. There's drawers full of clothes, and there's a coat closet. And then there's also a nightstand with a candle on it.
I'll transform back into myself, and I start going through the coat closet to see if there's any kind of like anything I can find that's like used secretly.
Okay.
If you were to pull on something.
Make an investigation check.
Use guidance. And so that'll be 14.
14? Okay. You look around, you don't see anything. It looks like this place has been cleaned up recently. Like it's oddly weird that none of the drawers have anything in it. It's almost like someone recently moved all the stuff. There's a key rack with no keys. There's areas that look like they had paper next to it. So like there's like a quill with ink pot, but there's no papers anywhere. There's a personal desk with nothing on it, nothing in it. Even everything that was locked up is unlocked and left empty.
This looks like a setup. Okay. What time of day is it? Whenever
Sunset.
sunset. Okay. I will pay close attention to anybody coming upstairs, and I'll check the safe to see if it's unlocked.
You go to the safe.
Already.
It's locked.
Okay. And this lock, is it like a key that I have to put in, a code I have to put in?
There's a key. So there's a key there's a giant spinning wheel that spins and turns all the rods out. But there's a key that essentially unhatches the wheel, so it allows the wheel to spin. So you need the key to unlock it so you can spin the wheel and open the big door.
Okay. I like where this is going. So I'll check the bedroom. You said there's a restroom as well. Is there an office area? Or would that be that big bedroom? Or that
Essentially
room
that room. Yeah,
Okay.
you saw the office area. It's all a thing. It's all emptied out.
Fuck me. Okay. Then I'll also check the restroom then. God damn it.
Same thing. There's just some towels, some soaps. Smells nice in there. Big bathtub, stuff like that.
Okay. I'll go into the closet area. You said everything's cleared out in there. You said there's coats in there.
There's clothes. Someone definitely lives here, but all their like personal belongings has recently been like taken away. So like anything documented or anything like worth looking into seems gone.
Okay. Then I will look around the restroom area and see what I can find.
As you begin looking around, you hear a door open.
Fuck me.
There's people heading up there, walking up.
I can hear them before I go inside the restroom, or is it like...
You hear them as you're going into the restroom.
Okay, I try to sneak my way back over to the bedroom as fast as I can without before they come in. And
Okay,
into the
make
closet.
a stealth check.
Do guidance on this?
You can try. Oh, you do it anyways? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You're casting a spell in an attempt to hide before you attempt to hide.
Well,
Give me a second. Does guidance require a verbal command? Or is it just somatic? Yeah, it requires a verbal command. So you speak the words for guidance and and then go ahead and roll for stealth.
okay.
I thought Fabio had a feat where he doesn't need to use all of the spell casting.
He does.
Yeah,
but
I
he
can
doesn't.
just say
He
I can
didn't.
just say the word without having to do anything with my hands or like.
Oh, but it's still verbal.
Yeah, it
Okay,
still
then
has to
Yeah.
be verbal.
same thing.
So that's a
Sorcerers have a thing where they can do it stealthily.
everything's pointing to a sorcerer in my next. All right, 23.
23. Okay, so you kind of you're like guidance and you cast a spell and you get you creep and you hide in an area. Someone walks in and says, you hear a voice. Who is that? You hear some footsteps creaking. I could have swore I heard something. You hear something actively looking around for a moment. And we're going to take a break. Fabio, you hear footsteps enter the room, looking around. As they are looking around, they seem to have stopped. I suppose it was nothing.
I'll listen in.
I am gonna get freaking copyright strikes because of you.
I'm sorry, I was trying to fix the headphones and I have to go to my Bluetooth settings to do it.
Okay. Say that again, Fabio.
I listen into what their conversation is.
There's only one person that's in there.
Oh.
So walks in. Everything's silent. You hear some rustling around. You hear some jingling of some keys of sorts, and then you hear someone sit in a chair.
Oh, great. I take a peek out and see if I can take a look at maybe who's. Wait, if I'm coming out, is the chair going to be facing me?
You can find out.
Or the ones that I saw from when I was out there, like, was it facing a certain way, away from what I last remember? That is.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, that's a peek.
All right. Make a stealth check.
Please. No! I have dexterity 1, so that's 10.
It's 10. You slowly peek out. As you do, you see a dwarf, nothing but rings, some gemstone on his fingers. You can see his beard full of jewelry, just like with every loop there's a golden ring. He has it knotted on either side, and at the end of each knot are 2 golden rings and gemstones braided into the middle part of his beard. He's currently reading a book and sitting back in a chair in the corner of the room.
Do I see where his keys are located?
You can see that they've been placed on the nightstand next to him.
Question. So, whenever you cast hallucinatory terrain, how does that take into effect? Is it like, is it snap? Everything just immediately, stays in place and nobody really can tell that it like took form, or?
Okay. So imagine, you ever seen those paintings where it's like you're walking down a road and the painting looks like the road continues, and then you walk up to the painting and then you're just like, whoa, that's a painting. It's like that.
Well, I'm saying, like, if I were to cast a spell, would he be able to tell that it took form right in front of him, even though it's a painting?
It does have to apparate, so yes.
Okay. Shit. Fuck, dude.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I come out
1.
and cast geese on him.
Okay. Oh. All right. Okay, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw. 17. He has to beat.
Okay, you walk out You, with a rightful command, you just say geese, and then a sigil appears from your mouth and goes straight through the book onto him. There's this green smoky area that just piles off from the other side of the book. And as it does, he slowly lowers the book and looks at you with glowing green eyes, seeing that you've got him with the spell.
Woo! I tell him, stand and stand straight.
Okay, so he gets up and stands. You can see as he attempts to fight it, as he's struggling, and then he takes the psychic damage. Starts the green smoke starts to sither, and almost like his head is being cooked right in the spot. Jeez Louise, dude.
That's a shit ton of damage. Dude. I was like, oh, damn. Okay, sorry for him.
5d10. God. All right, so he's gonna take 33 points of damage. Let me see if I'm doing this spell correctly. Oh, it can only... Okay, so it can only go against your wishes once a day. Okay, what level is this spell? Okay, it's level 5. That makes sense. Alright, so he stands, he stands there, and he stands straight, and he's just stuck there.
Okay. I hurry back into the closet, grab clothing, and tie it up to where it's almost like rope, and strap it around him.
Okay.
And
rope him up?
I then... Huh?
Sorry, keep going.
Oh, so, yeah, wrap him up. And I put one around his mouth as well, and tie it really firmly. As well as his hands, I kind of put some clothing around his hands so he doesn't like try to do anything particular with his hands. Not that I know it would do anything. But yeah, he'd basically be like this, like...
Yeah, kind of like a... Yeah.
And,
kind of like how Neville was when Hermione was just like, Pshoo! And then he was like, ah! But,
and we leave it
you
as
tie him
that.
up,
So
you leave him up. What do you do next?
so now I grab the keys and hurry to open the lock on the safe. And how many keys are there? I should say
5.
Okay. I didn't read the spell too well, so shit.
It lasts 30 days. He's
You can only ask one time, right?
Yeah, you can only say one thing.
One thing. Okay.
So unless you want to
I
recast
try-
it.
No, yeah, I just try each key.
Okay. You try the first key, it doesn't work. Try the second key, nothing. You try another key. You hear resounding, it goes in, resounding click. And then a spray of just this green liquid all over you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking blight, dude. Oh my god. Alright, Jesus. Almost a 12, 10.
10?
My Constitution. Shit, let me look at it real quick. It is +2, so 12 in total.
12? Okay. So you get sprayed with this poison, and you start to immediately feel drowsy. And
Are you kidding?
fall over unconscious.
What the fuck? Damn, dude. What the
Man, we're gonna have to go on a rescue mission.
I don't know if you remember,
We?
and I thought you were metagame. I thought you were gonna metagame. There was no key on the safe last time they were there. There's no keyhole.
I thought there was. I thought you said there was a keyhole on that.
No, because Dobie wanted to pick the lock, but he had to find the combination.
Oh, I wasn't there for that part.
It's okay. That's good. I mean, technically, neither was Fabio.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
yeah. Either way, I wouldn't have known.
Neither was- But yeah, I was like, is he gonna check for traps? Is he gonna do anything else? Nope. All right, go for it.
Damn.
All right. Pass turn.
Fuck.
Feels unconscious. So it's basically gonna be nighttime. Does anyone want to do anything before they have to head to bed?
I would like to send a message
Uh-huh.
to Alma.
To who?
Alma.
No, lady with the bear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
I
werebear
was like-
leader.
was like,
Mhm.
The werebear leader. I was thinking, okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
leader. Or
Who am I
werewolf
talking?
leader.
Alma.
He is a werewolf of a were village.
Ramon, are you muted? Because I see you glowing green, but nothing.
No.
Oh, okay. Your mic just must be picking up your AC or something. Like you weren't making any noise. It was just being like it was just.
I was like, wait, did I
I
miss
don't know
something?
what
Oh,
nothing's on. I'm just
Am I
like
going crazy?
quiet. What the fuck? I'm just quiet. I don't have my. I
You
do not have
said
my
something,
quote of shit.
and then you cut off.
It's picking up your heartbeat. It's just
I don't know. I'll just.
you're good.
I'll
No.
use my mic.
Let it cell go real quick. So you use the spell message, like your own spell.
Sending.
Sending.
Yeah, sending message. It's
Okay.
the sending spell. Let me keep track of how many of these I'm going to send.
Yeah. It's a costly spell.
Yes, okay. Alma, it's a cell. Wanted to check in.
Alma doesn't sound right.
It is! That's what I wrote!
It is. I wrote it down also.
Yeah, because we're like, oh, we're gonna get it confused with them all, because it's so close. Like, the names are so close. Are you thinking of, like,
It's Olma.
Bjorn?
It's Olma, not Alma. It's
Olma?
Olma. Yeah, with an O.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Olma.
Close enough.
I don't.
Olma. Hey, close enough!
I mean, it is very close. I was just like, who the hell is Alma?
Well said. Olma. It's a cell. Wanted to check in on the village since the dragon left. Is it safe for us to come back and visit? 5 words! I have to count them!
Send a short message between 25 words or less.
I have to be counting the words I said.
Oma, it is safe. You will sense the leave of the dragon and what we have now discovered. The fall of Whitebeard. We serve no purpose here. My tribe are gathering our things, and we are going to head somewhere else.
We'll send another message. In how many days' time?
It will be within a week.
Okay. Okay. I will be sending one more message to someone else. I want to send a message to the leader of my village. I personally don't know his name, but itself should know his name.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know, you didn't give it to me!
Technically speaking, you didn't give it to me.
Fine.
Got him.
Okay.
You don't have to say his name now. I mean,
Actually. No, I'm not gonna contact the village leader. I'm going to contact Hassan. Hassan Eldon. I don't know if you know who that is, but he is the one person I trusted. Remember who that is?
did you update your stuff?
I did.
Did you?
Yep. Well, this has been like one of the first things I wrote.
He's not in my notes, so I don't know.
It's in
who
my
you're-
document.
I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, because I wrote down everything in the document. He's not in there.
He is. Hasan.
Hasan. Doesn't exist. But I do know who. No, I don't know who you're talking about. But I'll go with it.
I don't want to do it now. I want to wait for that then. I'll wait to send
I'll
that.
roll with the punches.
No. I will. I don't have my notes anymore. I'm gonna go to.
We can see the
Edge.
chat
Yeah, it's reflecting on the.
on the.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I don't have. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I know who this is. I got you.
Okay.
I pulled it up. Yes, this was post update for sure because I didn't write them down.
supposed to update like the first time?
Mm-hmm. Unless you've updated it some more since then, which I don't think you have.
Oh yeah, I have. Not too much though.
Yeah. Just
Okay,
don't.
I will send a message.
I can be forgetful about that stuff. I have 6 other people that I
That's-
work on, so don't be afraid to remind me
fair.
aggressively. Don't be afraid. Okay, so I got you. I know exactly who you're talking about, and I got him in mind. But that's my fault.
You're good. How do I phrase this? Hi, Hassan. Long time no talk. I've heard a lot of interesting stories recently, some of which involve one thing I trusted you to do. Although I think that's all the words I can use.
You get no response.
Did the
It went through. You know it went through.
okay. I go to the bar and I drink and I go to sleep.
Okay. Dobie?
Cool. Bye.
Before Estelle goes to sleep, I try to catch her.
Okay. You go looking for her, and I think she's out in town. So you'd have to
Never mind.
like call her on the sending stone.
Yeah, I'll call her. My head's up.
What?
Do you still have that little Minotaur stamp?
For my stuff. Yeah.
Can I have it?
No, why?
I just need it.
Are you gonna keep it?
Yeah.
No.
I'll trade you.
Trade me what?
The axe. And I can't use it anyway, so I get more out of the stamp than I would the axe. I can't use it, whatever. No point.
No.
Why do you gotta be so difficult?
Why? Cherished trinket I got from a friend I made. Why would I give that away?
I'm trading you a bigger trinket from the same friend.
I got other stuff I can use instead of that hammer, that axe now.
Alright, fine. Stop.
Cira?
Um,
Oh, did you want to do something else, Toby?
no, that's it.
Okay. Cira?
Okay, I'm gonna work on my boots some more.
Alright. You can roll for that. And Amal?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you
How do you want to finish your
roll-
night? Do you want to
I mean, shit, just probably go out and get like water, something to eat, maybe coffee. I don't know if I'd run into anyone. I don't know if it's else coming here to get blackout drunk and fall asleep, but
Okay, so you'll just rest up for the rest of your night. What you discover,
yeah.
that book that with the gems in it is essentially it talks about astronomy and how like the stars can be a map to how the realms can interconnect with one another, and you kind of take a nosedive into his research as to interdimensional travels and how we can perceive other dimensions in our realm.
I see them all at the bar because I I am at his tavern. So
Yeah, you can run into him.
hey, ball.
You guys
There
are
you
at the
go. And I
bar
toss
now.
him the Dragon Rider book. Got all that candy from it. You can take a pass at it now.
Sure. I'll do that when I can.
Well, you wanted to read it, did you not?
Are you drunk voice?
I mean, I wanted to try to help you with what you were trying to do, but you were a real dick about it. And I was given notes from one of the professors at the academy. I'm kind of going over that. It's really interesting. It's actually about the stars and how they can help you, and how you can understand them, and they can help you kind of map out travel between realms in a sort of interdimensional way. I don't. It's really fascinating, and yeah. And if you already took a pass at this book, I don't really know what you'd really need me to do more with it. But and I just put it back and like slide it to her and just be like, but yeah, I think I'm good.
You're an ass. I get up and walk away.
You were being a dick to me at 9 a.m. when I asked if you needed help.
I go to bed.
Oh my god. I just like, why is she like this?
All right, and that concludes everyone's night.
Yeah.
You all wake up the next morning.
Find
Fabio.
Fabio's body on the street, dead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're just dead. You're just full on dead. Create a roll a new character.
Fabio, you wake up and you are surrounded by
God damn it.
gold and valuable items. It doesn't take you long to realize that you're inside of the safe.
Huh.
He's gonna die.
That map I had. Do I have my stuff on me still, or I'm
Nope.
like completely out?
It's gone.
Okay. That map I had. Do I remember where that teleportation stuff was at?
Do you remember where the teleportation spots were located?
Yes, it was inside the safe.
They're throughout the city. You'd had to put a teleportation circle in the safe and connect.
Oh yeah, I
them.
had the scroll. That's right. Okay. Okay. Cool. I have nothing to do. I guess I just what's inside the safe? Do I see it's just riches? There's nothing in particular that stands out
Yeah, riches.
that I can invest. Okay.
Wealth. Everything you were supposed to steal.
How ironic. It's all in front of me. I can't do anything with it.
You hear the latch spin.
I turn into a lizard and I get under some of the treasure.
Okay. You transform and scurry away. Door opens. People walk in. Look around. Where is he? I don't know. I don't know, sir. We left them in here as you requested. And there's been guards posted outside the entire time. You hear some more footsteps. You hear what sounds like him picking up some of the gold coins and dropping them. You cannot hide forever.
How big was that room?
How big is the room? The safe you're in?
Yeah, safe.
I'd say it's 15 by 15.
And it's just okay, cool. I will stay my place if it's pretty good surrounded by the treasure. Any time that they start moving gold and it gets kind of loud, that's whenever I kind of maneuver my way deeper into the gold if possible.
That's fine.
Or away.
They don't take too long. They essentially turn around and leave. And they close the door. And right before the door closes, you hear him say, I want a perimeter search of the area. Make it quick. And then locks it up. You're in pitch black now.
Okay. I have nothing to do there except meditate. I still have dark vision. I cast dark vision and I start taking a look. Oh, I turn back into my human form, and I cast dark vision to take a look at the back of the safe to see how it's actually locked and if it's possible to even open it from the inside.
From what you can tell, it's just metal. Like, there's metal for the door. You do see the rods that lock in place into the wall. These large, thick rods. There are about, I'll say 5 of them.
Damn it. I have nothing to do. I will meditate and try to change my spells up for now.
Alright, you rest up. Alright, your guys' turn. It's a new day. We can go down the list what you guys want to do for this day. Whoever wants to go first.
First thing Amal will do in the morning is just send Cira a message and just be like, hey, did the weird pirate Captain Warforged guy go?
Yeah, he came. It's a bit cocky, but I was
Yeah, I
gonna
thought
talk
you'd
to
like him.
everyone else. Whatever. I was gonna talk to everyone else before we decided anything on hire Ethan.
Then I'll send out a message to everyone. Hey guys, I sent a weird pirate robot named Prophet to possibly captain the ship. I'm pretty sure at one point or another he might try to steal it from us, but that's neither here or now. He got interviewed by Cira. Want to know what her thoughts are? I guess in a more public forum. Very cool, everyone. Thank you for your input.
Oh, quiet. But
Any other candidate?
no, there was no one else. It was only him.
Wait, what about your
Apparently
poster?
Like a
my
What?
posters
pretty easy
weren't
choice.
good enough. Sorry.
Between being stuck here, or maybe getting the ship robbed later.
About my poster?
Yeah, I'll choose the latter.
The other people?
Wow, do we really?
I mean, one guy was super expensive. We can't really afford him.
So we don't really have a choice there.
And
Go back to
Well,
the
is
same
it-
answer.
Wouldn't the
We'll worry
Empress
about
be
getting
paying?
robbed later.
Wouldn't the Empress be paying this?
Isn't the Empress like
We don't
broke?
know how much money she has. She has a country
Uh,
to look after.
DM, one
I-
question.
They weren't sending
just-
her more flies.
They're
They
talking to the
stopped.
world.
One question for the DM. Would I kind of know that there's some weird political unrest stuff since the left?
Were you told?
No, I wasn't told. I was just asking due to my line of work sometimes. I don't know if I would have heard something or not.
I don't think you did.
Okay, sounds good. And just, I thought the Empress was going to be paying for this.
No, she's broke.
Isn't...
Or close to.
I thought the Empire, the Nolan Empire was, like, on the up and up.
Yeah, but she can't afford however ridiculous amount Bran gave us for a ship crew.
Are these deceptions?
No.
Okay.
And I'm just
She
gonna
got
genuinely honest.
She
right
got
I-
cut off. She got
No,
cut off.
I want-
Hold on, Ramon.
Oh.
Cira does know this, so I can tell Cira.
Ah.
She got cut off
Hmm.
from her supply of money.
That's
She's not broke. Like they were just like
Oh.
her mom said no. Like she's been cut radio silence from her country for whatever reason. Her country has cut her off, and she doesn't understand why.
so she can't afford it.
She's broke.
Okay. Just making sure. I was just
That's not
asking if it
that's-
was like
Bigger picture here. Alright.
I'm not.
like I'm not trying to say you were wrong or anything. I'm just like, do you understand? Like, are you trying to
Yeah.
make a deception check?
No.
Because
Okay.
technically, she's not broke.
It's Alice saying that.
More athletic.
She
in my
can
head,
afford it, but I'm just like, that's why I need to know if you guys are trying to deceive him or if you're. That's why I was like, I mean, technically, I get what you guys are saying, but I don't know if you're trying to like. I don't know if in character you're lying to him, or if you guys genuinely just like believe that.
Don't.
I don't
Oh,
know.
so she still has this like amount of money, but it's no longer, there's no more like coming in, so she has to manage what she has, is what understanding is.
No, your first understanding was correct. She essentially someone iced her bank accounts.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Your first understanding
okay,
was correct.
good.
I just needed to understand if you guys understood, as from my point of view.
Okay.
Because you kept on saying she was broke, and I was like, I mean, she's not, but I don't know what they're going at with this angle. So, all right, as long as we're all on the same page, keep going.
She doesn't have
You
any
can't-
more money coming in. Oh.
Yeah.
It's all us for
Oh.
now.
That is.
We're paying the crew.
Can Fabio hear us?
Do you even have enough for either crew?
Oh yeah,
No, it's a good question.
he's listening to all
That
this.
is not great news. Considering she's an empress and all.
Why do you care, Maul?
Why do I care about the financial backing of this group?
I mean, if
I mean,
you don't want,
she has
You got money?
but she has to manage.
Saying we broke?
Well,
They're
yes,
not
I assumed that
how much
the
do we
empress.
have?
I assumed
She's
that the
never
empress of
given us
Nala had
money.
We have
access.
a pretty decent amount, I'm not gonna lie.
Sarah, how much
Okay,
do we
she
have?
gave us money at the very beginning when we helped her, but she's never given us more money because we haven't asked for it. Because she let us use the ship. We have 4 platinum, something,
Okay.
75 silver, and 335 copper.
4,000
So
gold.
we have like 4,500?
Yeah.
In gold?
We have
About
4,000
somewhere in that range?
gold.
Okay, so how much was
We have
profit?
each flat's worth.
So how much
How much was-
profit? You
You
think
know,
we
what's the
keep
profit?
that track
No,
of that?
no.
We can get money.
No, not profit with not PROF. Not profit in that way. I meant Prophet, the captain. How much did he was he
But
charging?
it's also spelled the exact same way.
I don't know. I did. I
That's
meant
his
to ask him because it'd be kind of funny. I'll try to find him and
I
ask him.
think that's why that's his. I think that's why his name is that. Cause it's funny.
Pretty good. But how much was he charging?
Blunt.
1,500 gold.
Okay, so you negotiated him down to 1,500.
Oh,
Is
no,
that
was-
including
I
the?
didn't negotiate anything. That was his.
Oh, he's definitely gonna try and pull some shit.
I think he already did, starting with 1,500 gold, and not getting negotiated down.
I didn't.
Um.
I told him to see if he's a good fit. I haven't told him nothing. That.
So the second callback for the second round of interviews is going to be for negotiating.
I guess.
Are you doing these interviews, Amal?
I don't think the group of
Isn't
you
it
would have
like
been
when
happy.
we call him up, he basically knows the deal's his. So, you know,
I didn't think
you know
the
what I
group
mean?
would be happy if I started overstepping and negotiating. So I sent him to.
You get us a better
Big
deal,
I
name.
man.
wanted to do
Okay.
an interview. I don't know. His answer about his favorite color was kind of plain.
You asked
You
his
asked him for his
favorite
favorite
color?
color.
Yeah, why not?
Are you asking him for his favorite color?
Ask everyone their favorite color. It means something to
Like,
me.
Okay, maybe
okay?
Cira
You know
shouldn't
any of
continue.
our
Maybe
favorite
Cira
colors?
should.
And why does that matter with the
Shouldn't
captain? Hang on,
continue.
what?
Yeah.
Maybe Cira
What
shouldn't
was?
continue with the interviews.
I think this is more of a group
No,
interview.
I asked questions, okay, guys?
None of the
well,
questions
you
seem
asked his
to
favorite color,
revolve
so
around
I don't know
pay.
about that.
Okay.
On a job.
None of them revolved around pay.
Huh?
I sent him to you. You wanted me to send.
the interviews
to send a-
first, and you're like, oh, I'm not doing them.
Yes. Why would I do interviews in place of? Isn't your group literally
Is-
named after you?
Hang on.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, we got one option. Why don't we just invite him back, tell him the whole group wants to do an interview, and negotiate then and try to figure it out better? Because, I mean, how much? Because we only have
4,000.
he's 15, right?
15.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good,
Yeah.
compared to the rest of our options, which are none. She told us, and I already
'cause
forgot.
the other guy was like 10 platinum, I think. I can't
Exactly.
remember.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Charlotte, should get him back in here and renegotiate.
10 platinum.
Also, it'd be a good chance to size him up and see if we can take him down if he does decide to steal the shit.
Oh yeah, no. I
Well, it'd be-
definitely
it'd be
believe
him
he's
and a
gonna
crew,
try to
right?
steal shit.
As long as
Maybe
we
we
get
should
to
talk
where we
Big
need
as
to
a
get
group.
to.
Also.
Oh, you haven't talked to her.
How
Wait,
big is
no.
the other
Doesn't
crew?
she
How
have a
big is
stone?
his crew? We got questions.
She does have a stone.
Ooh.
The
Yeah,
Empress?
the Empress has a stone, doesn't she?
Fabio, do you care who? names
Empress, have you
this?
just been listening to us?
Fabio's ignoring.
You get no response from the Empress.
They're like, they call me
Both
bro.
Fabio and the Empress.
Hey, is anybody on the ship to just check up on her? There's no response.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah, I can also
I'm
check
making my
out.
way towards the Empress.
Okay.
Same.
The door's closed and Bloodbane is
What are
standing
we
in front of
asking her?
it.
Give Bloodbane a tap on the shoulder, or like a little pat, and I'm like, glad to see you made it through, buddy.
He gives a slight nod.
Wanted to
We,
check in on the Empress if
speak
she
to the
wasn't
Empress real quick.
answering.
He looks at you two, and then he just looks at he looks to his right at the wall. On the other side of the door is a clock. It's like 7 in the morning right now.
Like, oh, yeah, we'll come back later. Let her get some rest. I
Yeah,
understand.
she's probably sleeping.
Hard time.
But also, I told him Prophet to get in touch with you, Amal. since you sent him.
Right. So do we all want to speak with him then?
I feel like that would be the best route.
Yeah, sure.
See what we're getting into.
I'll see if I can find him and bring him to the ship.
Okay.
And that's what Amal's gonna
Where's
do. He's gonna go
Fabio?
ahead and-
Oh no, he hasn't responded this whole
Fabio?
time. Even though we know.
I go to
he's
was he? I go to his room, wake him up.
He's not there.
What was the last one to see in Fabio?
Not-
Kate,
Wait, was it me?
Cira and I, like,
Wait, not me.
a day ago,
That'd be, yeah, you too.
yesterday morning, we all kind of went our separate ways.
I don't know.
Did he say where he was going?
Nope.
I think I was the first one to just split off.
None of you asked where each other was going.
Nope.
Okay.
All the questions.
So. Never mind. I think it's best if you guys just don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you. Ship repair. Repairs damaged ship can be made while the vessel is birthed. Repairing 1 hit point of damage requires 1 day. Your guys's.
Gonna be here for a fucking minute.
You guys have 300 hit points on your ship.
Jesus.
I thought whenever we first asked, they said it was gonna take like a week.
Oh no, this is what the book says. That's what he showed me.
Yeah, I'm just saying what the book
Oh.
says. While you guys are like doing your stuff, I'm like.
Oh, okay, okay.
Fucking ridiculous.
Because like my
That's
craft
specifically.
is supposed to take months in game.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Also, the airship can only go 8 miles per hour, and that's the fastest thing in the game.
Oh man, alright?
8 months?
Bro,
I don't need all this bullshit information, you're just lying, alright? You're not even reading it, you're just making it up at this point.
Ooh, man. That's hilarious. Keep going, I'm sorry. I saw that, and I was like, imagine if they actually owned the airship. They would have to stay somewhere. Well, okay, so in situations. So this is okay. So this is what DMs do though. This is how they get the passage of time. Literally, if you wanted to wait on your ship, you would say, okay, what do you guys want to do for this next year? And you would just say it, and we'd spend 1 session where you guys said what you did for a whole year, and then we would just continue on.
Will we level up after a whole year waiting on our stupid shit?
I don't know.
Dude, Amal would just be living his normal life then, just in a constant state of anxiety because his sister's fucking missing.
He's like, time to adventure for the next year.
Some DMs let you get like proficiency bonuses and like some tools because you've been working on it for so long, you know?
Yeah.
Or like.
Or like one person,
we just
you know, so you got a crew of like 100, it takes 3 days, I don't know, whatever. I don't know how it works.
So no one knows where Fabio is what I'm getting, is what I'm hearing.
That's
Nope.
correct.
Right.
And he hasn't responded, so it's probably not super great situation he's in.
Did the... Oh wait, I don't...
Yeah. We're all talking. I'm gonna get like 5 of my brews and start walking towards the bar, and I'm like, yeah, Fabio's pulling some shit. We're gonna figure it out.
You find Fabio's body in
Oh,
the ground.
He's in the bar. He's in the
I love this script. It's great. It's great.
You guys wanna get that interview going, or
I'm on my way to.
Sure.
find Fabio? What do you want to do? Everyone do their own thing.
Oh, we're just gonna ignore Fabio and go to the interview.
I mean,
I guess.
most of the time I go, everyone like, you know, it's nonchalant. We're fine. Everyone's okay, right? assume they're safe until, you know, we know they're not.
Here's
That's so
the
confirmed
thing.
otherwise.
They might have-
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Here's
he could probably get himself
You
out of a
haven't
sticky
died
situation.
yet. You haven't died yet. He has.
He killed himself. He hasn't died yet either. You know what I mean? Like, no
No,
one's
that
beating
ain't
he beat
dying.
himself. He beat himself, okay? Alright, fine. We'll look for Fabio.
Let's do the interview. Okay. I was gonna.
Wait,
She was
so-
with it.
Okay. I'm halfway to where I think I can find him. What are we gonna do?
Oh,
What?
What do you mean? What do you?
Wait.
So, are we gonna do the interview, or are we gonna look for Fabio?
That's fine. We'll look for Fabio.
Both.
I mean,
I
we're not
guess.
leaving without him anyway, so we might as well work our way. You know what I mean? We don't need a captain right now if we don't have the whole team. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. I'm on my way to the
that.
ship. While going to the ship, can I send a private message to Fabio, or at least attempt to, and say, Fabio, what the fuck is going on, and does it have to do with, you know what?
You're supposed
No
to say
res-
jelly bean.
Just jelly bean.
I didn't remember, so I don't say.
So,
Hey,
so you get no response from Fabio.
uh-huh.
Do you try something else?
Hello.
Oh, you're kind of quiet, Ron.
Oh,
Oh, you
dropped.
dropped.
Oh, yeah, he said he's real quiet.
All right, what do the rest of you guys do?
Okay. For me, I'll go down to the bar, give her 4 of the beers, right?
Okay, so
Breakfast. We're going with horns up.
oh, you're going with horns up.
The
Okay.
tar brew.
Okay, so how many? So she's a hireling, so she's 2 gold pieces. A day, but how many untrained do you have?
My bad. Damn, I drank water one. Believe it's 2.
2?
Believe.
Okay. Okay, cool. So
Usually, whenever I take the profit, you paid this much, and like this rest of it is yours, you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, I usually do it out for
It's
you,
2.
but I forgot how many because they like died. Oh no, they didn't.
They
Die.
2 or 3.
They got hurt.
One of them got hurt.
One
but
of
then
them
he
got
healed
hurt.
up.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so
There he goes.
it's only been 2 weeks, right?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay,
We've
so
been
you have
here?
no for the
That long.
since last time you made money from it, or has it been 3 weeks?
Last time I made money, I thought wasn't it when we landed here?
Okay,
Or
so
am I
it's getting
off on that
close.
one?
No, you're right. You're right. It's whenever you landed here. So it's getting close to a month, or whenever you guys leave. So it's been. No, you guys have been here for 4 weeks, right? Yeah, you guys have been here for 4 weeks. So it's been a month.
Right?
So you have to. Okay, so we got to pay out. Go ahead and. Ooh. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
I got a fucking 5, dude. What is this shit?
Oh no! All right. Looks like being the king's assassins did not bode well for you. Okay, so rolling a 5. You must pay 1.5 times the business maintenance cost for each of the days.
Oof.
Yeah. So
So she's 2. How much are the people? You want to do the math?
yeah, so she's 2 gold pieces, and then running the business is 5 gold pieces per day.
Right? And how much are the other 2 under? Or 3? I'm not sure.
I'll just say they're like 5 copper.
All right.
Cause it
You said we've been here how long?
a month.
So we're gonna go with 30 days.
Yeah. So it's times
Find
1.5.
up paying. Yeah, 230.25. Gold.
Yeah. So 230 gold and 25 silver. So so what happened was, some guys got really drunk in your bar, and they got mad because Mara was kicking them out, and they started smashing your barrels, and you had to essentially replace them.
All right, Mara, how much do you think some security would be?
So the max. Okay, so. Well, it depends. Do you want good security or would you like some bad security? I know it's an obvious answer, but what I'm getting at is you can hire up some of them snobs, or I saw a Warforged today. The other day. He was walking around speaking to Cira. He looks like he knows a couple of thugs that might be able to do a good job around here.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that one then. You make a good point. So I pay her out. I eat my breakfast, right? Drinking the
Roll.
and then I give her the other 4.
Roll another D100.
I'm like, all right, it's a product. I'll figure it out some security. I got an 80. I'm gonna try to get the building and expanding the business going here in a bit too. But I got some other stuff coming up.
Okay, I think I screwed you over last time I did it for you. Okay, so you're gonna get.
And I'm about to do it again.
Business covers its own maintenance costs for each days. It earns a profit of 2d8 times 5 gold pieces. So roll 2d8. Roll 2d8s and then multiply them by 5.
30.
All right. Yeah, you made a profit of 30. Because last time I screwed you over.
So I take back that 230.
So basically, you pay
I lost 230,
but then gain 30.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm like, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So I give her that.
Don't roll a
And then-
5. Don't do it.
I roll a 5.
Do it.
It's like, don't fuck with that 5.
Oh.
I know, like.
Okay, and then
This is not a 1, right?
multiply the 30 times 30. Because it's for so the business covers its own maintenance costs for each of the days. It earns a profit of 2d8 times 5. So unless you want to roll 30, or unless you want to roll 60 d8s.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Should we just do that? Should we just do
900.
60 d8s and then times 5?
Hell yeah. You want me to do it? I'll do it.
Go for it. Just type it in. 60 d8s times 5.
Have all 60 dice get thrown to the screen.
Yeah.
Sorry about this
I think that
interruption,
works,
guys.
Fucked up. No. How are you supposed to do it? Give me a second.
Yeah, just click on the 20, the d20 itself.
But it's a slash roll, and then what you.
No, you can just click on the dice on the left side,
I know, but for the next time.
and it will bring up the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
He spoke.
Someone type out because the most option I got is 5. So someone
No.
do D8 times 6 or 60
Click on the
times
dice.
D8.
Don't just hover over it. Click on it.
I am, but the biggest option I have is 5 D8s.
No.
and I don't wanna do that.
Ignore that.
No.
Click
Go
the
to
d20, like where it's like on the bar. Click the dice on
look
the
at
bar.
you.
Click
Your shit. Must be nice.
Oh. That's pretty good too. That was an accident.
Jeez Louise. Okay, multiply that.
266.
Multiply that by 30.
By 30?
I mean, yeah.
What?
that's by 5.
By 5. Multiply
Isn't
that
it?
by 5.
By 5.
I'm like, hang on. I want to be rich, but
Whew. Yeah,
so
no,
it's
I almost.
1,330.
Okay. So you made 1,300.
Man, don't
Or
get
I'm sorry, you
me
made 1,100
Look
technically.
at a business.
On top of what I didn't lose any money, right?
Technically speaking, yeah. Because like I said, I screwed you over last month. It's like-
Because you had to pay the 200.
yeah, because you still have to pay the 230. This is making up for last month.
Okay.
So yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just making sure because that's a lot of gold, and I'm
No,
just
you're
like,
good.
hang on.
You're good. You essentially have made a platinum.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like
Okay.
balling, but should I be? All right.
Well, you are now.
Handles
That's
that,
right.
and then I go over the stone, and I'm like, I know, I don't say anything. I don't say anything. I wait. That's my turn. That's what I do while I'll get here and all the fun stuff.
I want to send a message.
Okay.
I will send.
Are you using the
another
sending
sending.
stone? Okay. you're
No,
using
this is
stone.
my spell
Okay.
to Hassan again. I get this word count. Oh, Hassan. I will be doing this every day. And eventually, I will find you. You can tell me your side now or later. Choose wisely.
You get no response.
Okay.
And DM, when my phone was acting on cutting up, did I get an answer back or no?
You did not get an answer back.
Okay. And so, when I don't know if I'd be arriving at the ship or not.
Yeah, you guys are. You could be arriving at the ship. You guys keep going. Sorry, I interrupted. I completely threw a freaking speed bump at your guys' stuff. Keep going.
Okay.
So how do we
I
find-
get there? Do I outside? Know where everyone's at. I'm here, just with the stone.
You see, you're clearly right in front of us. There you go. Alright, how do we find this
Oh,
motherfucker?
using. Sorry, I can't see it. Remember?
Anyone got any
Um,
ideas? It could be. You be doing.
We're not using Mark 20 right now, but we understand. No ideas.
Well, he left no
Nothing.
clues. Nothing.
No, I don't really.
Has
think
there
we
been
can
any
do-
weird shenanigans going on in the city? You guys seen any guards running around anywhere? Pretty decent clue.
I've been on the ship this whole time, buddy.
Me?
Yeah, I haven't
too.
really. You know.
You tell us what's going on in the streets.
Yeah, this is your town.
I wasn't paying attention when. Well, a lot of the people here don't like. But I wasn't. I wasn't really looking around at paying attention to guards on my way here. I think everything seemed normal. Did everything seem normal?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, everything seemed pretty normal, nothing weird so far. As far as I can tell, but do you guys not really know what he likes doing when he's alone? Like when everyone's kind of spread out, what he likes doing?
Helping people is a strong suit. Like talking.
Talking and helping people. Okay.
I'm going to cast Locate Object on Fabio's Sending Stone. See if I get a ping.
What, you have to be like 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only a football field away, basically.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
And
because
I don't know.
1,000 feet?
5,000 feet.
I mean, yeah, 100 yards.
I thought it was a yard. I'm like, that's
A yard is
3,000
3
yards? What?
feet, and a football
yard is
field
3
Yeah, that's what I'm
100
saying.
yards.
But I didn't know it was like, I thought it was like 100 yards or 1,000 yards, not 100 feet.
A
1,000 feet.
kilometer. God
That's a
damn.
1,000
I
feet.
messed it up both times.
Yeah.
Man. You. Yeah. You're on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sense him. You sense it.
Guys, follow me. Go.
He's in
Follow
the
you.
he's in the Voltheim headquarters.
Yeah.
Guys,
Where are we going? Let me correct
Good
myself.
point.
Where are we going?
we approach. Guys, at this point, the building.
Yeah, I already knew he was in there.
Why
I
did you say
assumed he was going to be
anything?
in there. Because now you guys are going to want to go in there, and it's going to make it a lot harder on me.
You
Why?
could have just told us he was
What's
in
going
there
on?
and say he's fine.
Why didn't you tell us he was in there?
I don't know
going
if he's
on?
fine.
What's up?
He said he had some secret work to do, and I was going to help him, but I guess he went ahead and started without me.
You wanted to help him?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna head in there, just because I was gonna wait till
Actually,
later, knowing you guys.
I think we leave him in there. I think he can take care of himself, and if things got bad enough to where he needed our help, I'm sure he can do something to grab our attention.
I mean, he's not even using his sending stone.
That's not the only
How
tool
is he
he
going
has.
to contact us?
I don't know, bring down the side of a building, cause guards to run over there, turn into a giant primordial elemental. All things that we've
Oh, that's
do.
true.
Wouldn't you think we would have figured something out?
What if they caught him off guard?
like that?
I mean, it is him going into a building full of guards, capital, the estate of the family. Like,
Yeah, the kind of the company
never know
that
what can happen in a
controls
moment.
this now?
Notice.
So we're all gonna try to sneak in there. And I will.
Like I said, let me go in, and I'll keep you guys updated.
I think that's
Okay,
a good plan.
that works.
But what if they capture you?
That works for
too?
me.
I'll keep my sending stone. Do I have to? Can I just keep my sending stone on the whole time? Does that require any effort, or is it just kind of like? You know what I mean?
Um,
You can speak to
Anyone
it.
know?
That's about it.
um,
You gotta.
That's right, but like, is it like a walkie-talkie where like I basically just hold down the button the whole time and you guys hear what I'm going through
No.
in case like I do get it, or is it kind of like I have to verbally tell it to activate, or like?
You have to verbally.
Oh,
And
yeah,
sending
I-
the spell sending is like you send a 25 worded message.
Okay, so it's like a
Not
text
the spell.
basically,
Yeah.
like a phone call, more like a
Yeah.
text.
So you can't just have it on. No,
Like a
it's just what
tweet.
you speak. I think you speak, right?
Yeah, you have to speak.
Okay.
You have- you
yeah,
have
that's
to
the
say-
thing is you have to talk.
You have to. I think.
Okay.
Were you asking if you have to activate it as in like say sending and then it activates and then you can speak, or?
Well, you have to speak.
I'm just referring to
use it.
like.
But
Right,
it does
like,
not
how
work
do you
like a
activate?
walkie-talkie.
Kinda like-
The only thing it picks up is your voice,
Hmm.
and the
Okay,
only thing
okay.
people hear is
Can I
your
just have
voice.
it on attached to my side, and you guys are hearing like me moving through the place, or I'm like, oh shit,
No.
and then you guys hear that, or is it kind of like you said, you have to like legitimately tell it, hey, send this message to the
Agents here.
Um,
Oh shit!
is the answer to the question.
It has to be a deliberate message that you send.
No.
Yeah, it's not
Hold
like
on,
just
hold
an
on, hold on,
open.
hold on, hold on,
No?
hold on, hold on.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. How efficient lead does it pick up my like what I'm doing? The best way for me to put it.
Just your vocal cords.
Okay, so
That's it.
you have to. You
Like,
just
you're
have to.
right,
You
right,
you
right.
literally just have to be touching it. So it just
Okay,
says.
so as long as I'm holding it and I'm running through like the courtyard, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting caught.
That's
It would
fine.
hear that,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Because it takes.
Okay.
If you're in combat, it takes one action to cast to use it, but like technically, what you're saying works. Like you can just constantly be just spamming them with
Right.
messages.
Okay.
The only thing required is you have to be touching it.
Right. Physically or like in my hand? Because like, can I just like duct tape it to my like
And your
set,
hand is
and that works?
Yeah.
Do I have to hold it?
Yeah, I mean you can. Like I said, when you guys got this thing, like you can strap it on as a necklace. You could put it on as like an accessory on your belt. You can whatever you guys want to how to use it. That's how you can use it. So if you want, because you wear tight leather clothes. So if you want to put it on as a necklace and then have it right there under touching your chest, you're good.
running a swimsuit.
Okay, that works. I'm like, yeah, that was my plan. Wait till later. It'd be no response. Try to sneak in there, some darkness, and if anything gets too crazy, do you guys know? Or we can just leave him in there. I mean, what's the party want to do?
Let us know what you think is best once you get in.
If he has weird secret work, why not just leave him dead? None of us caught up in it.
Almost like I almost died.
Now help
Okay.
him. We'll go for it, but I think it's safer the less of us.
Try contacting them a couple more times throughout the day, and if I don't get any response, I'm just gonna head in there. Should be fine.
Okay, but let us know before you do.
Sure, yeah.
Or don't and show up with him. I don't know.
I don't want to keep wasting spell slots, so I have to find my teammates. I should just know where you are.
I don't know if finding this is really a waste of spells.
It
Yeah.
is when I got a free sending stone I can use instead of a spell slot.
Alright. Sure. So, we just leave him to his own devices. If you don't hear anything back, Dobby, you go in and try to help him. So in the meantime, do we want to try to all talk to Prophet then?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Wait here.
Oh, speaking of, have you gotten any word on the construction or anything like that of the ship? Or I know we're getting the crew, but is it the same thing as construction, or is it two different things?
We had an engineer come and look at this shit. Check up on that. Calder.
Okay.
And he had a crew come in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've assessed the damage. How much is it looking like?
Didn't we already pay him?
It's all fought some people, and that's what paid it.
No, it was for the game.
I think I'm confusing two different.
Is this a deception,
Situation,
Caitlin?
What is going on?
Are you lying?
Cira is
Already
genuinely
lost. I need
confused.
help, alright?
Cira's just really confused right now.
It was whenever you guys played the blackjack.
Oh,
The poker.
Yeah.
And I was playing everyone else's money. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it was like, we called it even, and I'll go check your ship.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, we should probably get an update on that too.
Repairs are covered, or you just got him to look at the ship?
Repairs are covered.
Okay, cool. Let's go meet with Prophet.
Profit.
I'll bring him here.
Well, I don't know if you know how to contact him or whatever, but
As I'll say again, I'll bring him here. I'll be back.
Okay.
here as in the ship, or here as in like on the side of the headquarters?
Right outside of Volhai.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
I mean, I'm cool with that. We can have a meeting out here if you want.
Interview with his first challenge is gonna be getting in there and getting Fabio. No, no, I'll bring him back to the ship. I'll be back, and I'll peel off from El Grupo.
Okay. Where do you go to look for him?
I'm gonna go straight up to Lanterns, and then go downstairs.
Okay. He's not there.
I'll go over to.
One person
Velvet
knows
Fang.
where he is, but I'm not saying who.
You go over to where?
I'll go back home to the Velvet Fang.
Okay.
If he's there.
Not there.
Cool. I'm just gonna grab some food. Head back to the ship and send a message. I don't know where he's at.
Do I know?
Oh my god!
Mario
Die.
Like, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sent that message to everyone. Just I don't know where he's at. I'm heading back to the ship.
All right, you head back to the ship. As you head back to the ship, and you don't realize where he's at, he comes out from under the wheel of the ship. So basically, the top deck of the ship, where the war room is. He just opens up the door and he starts stretching. He's like, looks around. He has a mug in his hand. He just goes, "Yup," and then pours the mug onto the floor, and then walks back inside, but leaves the door wide open.
Who the fuck knew he was here? I just spent an hour and a half.
Prophet or Lantern? For some reason, I thought y'all were talking about
Prof-
Lantern.
Okay, okay.
Not all
I don't know if I
Warforges
want.
are the
I don't.
same.
I know.
Okay, look, I don't.
Stay there.
Apart from being racist, and I'm not sure she's really equipped to handle. But I don't know if I'm comfortable with really letting Lady Kenneth be part of the interview process or negotiations anymore. This is some two pretty big issues here.
You know what? My job is this. I didn't tell him
We're
to
called Cira and
stay
the
in
Pussycats
the
for a
wall.
reason. Alright, let's go handle business.
Yeah, let's go. It's
told
okay.
them
Come
to
on, Cira.
leave.
Start walking towards his room, or wherever he
Yeah,
came out
it's
of.
okay. Let's
Very
go.
well.
Let's just go.
Just composes myself and just after walking for like 3, 4, 5 miles, just like fucking going back and forth. Just here. That's the thing I knew,
Ever
but
since
you
you're
know,
like, no,
I don't know that.
also was aware.
He's on the ship, alright?
I love that.
No.
Was it him or Lantern? They don't all look the same. Oh, Cira's a racist. All right, I'll walk in the ship and just
She's done.
Prophet, how long have you been here?
Oh. All night. I've fashioned myself a room out of this area. I think I'm going to put the bed over there. As he points over to a corner, he then goes to a small it's like a bag. It's not a basket, but it's like a sack of fruit. Pulls out an orange, bites right into it without peeling it or anything. Chews on it a little bit, swallows, stares at the orange, and then just drops it on the table.
Pick up your mess. What the fuck, man?
Start laughing. I'm all like, "What are you doing here? I don't have a job yet. So let me get an orange."
Are we there?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
all
we were there, were we not?
Sorry. Oranges are only for
I
the
thought we
crew.
were
Mobius there.
walking.
Yeah, you guys are all there.
Oh.
Oranges are only for the crew members.
The thing, I'm
Oh,
part
so
of
you're
the
sleeping
shit,
down
part
here.
of the crew. And I
He
start
holds his
walking over
hand
there towards
out,
the bag.
and then he says, "You're not part of my crew, and I am not part of your crew. Therefore, you are not a crew member.
Who's paying you?
Nobody,
Did you just-
as of now.
Well, last
But
time-
are you saying that I am being paid?
No.
Did you just bring a bag
So
of
then why are you on
oranges
our
with you?
ship? You're not
It's
part of our crew.
soon to be my ship.
Oh, is that right? And I start drawing my dagger.
Do you just carry around a bag of oranges with you?
He puts his hand on his gun. Is that something you really want to do?
Why are you resorting to violence at every inconvenience?
Oh, the sword of violence, alright? We're talking. Everyone's just talking, alright? Relax.
Everybody, calm down.
All
Relax.
this over an orange. I like you.
I'm genuinely still wondering about the oranges. Do you just bring a bag of them around?
You ever been out in the open sea for long periods of time?
It's
No.
for scurvy, my
He's a
dude.
good point. I put my dagger away. Hey, just let me get an orange. Let's talk business.
And as you say it's for scurvy,
there
you
like a
realize
table
that
here?
he's a
No.
warforge.
They don't-
Yeah, so
Doesn't
he has a
eat.
crew.
we don't know.
Has
We don't know
a
his whole crew.
crew.
Well, never mind.
I know.
I feel like we're
do
focusing
I
on-
assume that Warforge only
I
have
don't-
Warforge crews? No.
I don't think we're focusing on the important things
Let's
here.
get to the actual point. Right? Everyone was like, all right. I mean, them all. He's like, yeah.
All right,
Let us
look.
sit down and talk. And I will sit down.
Do we wish
offer
to
him to
discuss
sit down.
financial departments? These discussions tend to be my specialty.
Grab an orange from the statue. All right. Before I sit down.
You go to grab an orange as you make your way over there. He gives you a sly look, and then he takes a seat.
Psst, pass me one.
I chunk one at her.
Yes. Start eating it.
Peeling it, and I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
How many? How much? Or how many are in your crew?
Not including you. 10.
Is that including you?
No.
So 11.
Hey,
And
15. Is a bit icy.
you do not have to worry about paying them as much as me. Plus the 1,500 would cover us for a good time.
I want an insight check.
how long?
Roll for insight.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Like
Who's guidance?
what do you think?
I want when he's saying 1,500 is a decent price for him. I want to see if he's lying or not.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. What's 6 plus 7?
13.
15.
13.
Yeah, considering you were there whenever the guys that are supposed to like that are contract bound and that are doing it legally wanted 30,000 for the same crew. I mean, I can't say anything other than that.
Yeah.
I can't say. Voltheim wanted 30,000.
Is there a
Oh, I
back
got
end
the number wrong.
to this deal?
So this guy is definitely worth the 5% compared to.
He's gonna rob the
Jesus Christ.
ship, alright?
Is there a
I don't know if this is a grand plan here, Ramon. I mean, Amal.
Oh no! I definitely
Well,
was like,
a
I said that.
pirate.
I said that twice. I said that twice in a message to you. So, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to take the ship.
Fine. 5%? It's a good
There-
deal. Alright, but anyways, she insights.
Is there a back end?
I'll
Yes.
ask for.
Back end to this deal?
On the back end, I'd like to take ownership over the ship. Ownership over this vessel.
So it's 1,500 plus the ship.
And you won't have to maintain the crew. I would make it sufficient enough.
I forgot to ask the Empress.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go towards the Empress. Towards her room.
Okay.
Is this an immediate takeover or once we're done with our mission?
I would ask for ownership immediately.
Oh, hang on. You would take over ownership. We could still travel where we wanted to go, or would it's just you? It's open.
He
Fees in there.
he nods to you. You
You
may
take us
go.
where we're going then,
I
or we
think-
want to go. Better put.
We have to pay you though?
I would find my own expenses. To my own means. That might mean every once in a while we take a detour, or me and my men go do a job. Okay. You go, Amal, you go somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Empress' room.
Okay, you head over to the Empress room. She's awake at this point.
Okay, so I can enter.
It's open. She
Okay,
yeah.
then-
Usually when she's awake, she always leaves her door open.
Okay, then I'll just knock on the door. Just Empress.
You may enter.
I'll enter. Is Bloodbane in here?
Yeah, Bloodbane's there.
Okay, cool. She has like her desk or whatever set up, right? I'll take a seat, and I'll just say, so technically good news. I was able to find a captain, possible captain for the vessel. The group is talking to him at the. Downside is that very obviously a pirate. It's Warforged. That's not the bad side. That's not a bad thing. It's a Warforged named Prophet. Super obviously a pirate. And before I left, what I heard that he wanted in payment was 1,500 gold and ownership of the ship. And I don't think these talks should go on and should have even happened without you. That slipped my mind. I do apologize. But, it's really all the information I have. This is out of my depth of expertise, really. I'm not used to dealing with this type of negotiations.
She takes a deep breath. She says, I thank you for your information. She gets up and she walks out to the war room.
Alright, I'll
where
follow
she
her.
enters in. As you guys are discussing, she takes a seat across from Prophet. She says, you will have no ownership over this vessel. This is my personal ship, and it will stay my personal ship. And then she sits back and basically just like lets you guys continue your negotiation.
What's his response to that?
Prophet kind of smirks a little bit. Leans back, puts both his feet on his table, and says, "And who are you supposed to be?" As the Empress of Nala just holds her head up high and doesn't say a word as she sits there. And she kind of like lets you guys continue doing what you were gonna do.
Amal will kind of step up and.
What's the cruise price
she's
without?
the-
Shit.
Say that again, Dobie.
I said, what's the cruise price without the ship? You're not getting the ship.
Make a persuasion or an intimidation check.
Alright, let me figure out what I'm good at. I have a 1 in both, so
Make it.
12 plus 1, so 13. And we'll go with persuasion.
Prophet then takes out the pistol, puts his feet down, takes out a pistol and puts it on the table. Keeps his hand on the hilt. His finger not like hovering over the trigger, but like his finger's not bent or anything. It's like straight. And then you see Bloodbane immediately take a step forward, but then you see Vistra hold up a hand to halt him. And then she slowly puts her hand back down, and Prophet just goes, "Oh, I know your type. You think you're better than everyone else here in this room. You think your presence alone should be brought with gratitude and greatness. I've had to deal with your kind all too many before in the past. I've had to break my shackles from your kind. I'm not afraid of you or your lackeys. I don't care if you've killed kings. I'm a man of my own volition. If you wish to test my resolve, you will fail." He then slides the gun across the table to towards Dobie. And then he looks over at Dobie and just says,
Grab it.
"Oh, you're good? Yeah." Nice.
I grab it and I'm like, Go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
"But if you're offering to pay more, I see no complaints there. A regular upkeep. Make sure my crew gets taken care of. I say, we look at it, 5 silver per crewmate and right around 2 gold pieces for me."
Grab the gun. I'm like, okay, so 1,500 it is. And I'll slide it back his way.
That's
1,500 up front plus regular upkeep. As he grabs the gun and begins to holster it.
I look at the other 3. The other 2. Yeah, no, the 3. Everyone's there.
I agree.
Okay.
He deserves more than what we can get.
All right.
A little bit he's been through.
1,500, and after
Wait.
the first void. Oh, okay.
1,500 regular upkeep, and I want this to be my room.
Look around. I'm like, no complaints here. Like,
Look
you know,
at
I can.
It's a
at
war
the
room.
Empress. I just
Yeah,
looked at
this
the
is our meeting
Empress.
room.
The Empress
yeah, I mean, like,
slides the chair back, stands up, begins to walk out. She leans in behind Dobie, whispers so that nearly no one else can hear, and she just says, "Good job." And then leans back up, gives one glare at Prophet, and then walks out.
I look at her and I like wink. I'm like, all right, 1500, this room, and after the first voyage, if your crew keep for whatever time we miss, we'll pay up front after the first voyage. Sound like a plan?
And then it's a deal. As he holds out his hand.
Take his hand.
He takes your hand. He pulls you in close all of a sudden. Do you resist? Okay, he pulls you in close, and he tells you and only you, "My crew, they do not like Caniths. The word will get out that there is a Canith on this boat, and she will be in danger. I will not take responsibility to what happens to her." And then he lets go of you and walks away, make sure to grab his sack of fruit before he leaves.
When he leaves, I just audibly just.
I don't say
"Wow, you
anything.
really
I'm
do
like,
carry
alright.
fruit."
This is his room.
Yeah,
Scurvy, Ramon.
Yeah.
I mean, the mall scurvy.
walks out of his room.
I'm like, wait. One more question.
What is
He
scurvy?
turns around and
Out of
throws
his own room.
the sack over his shoulder.
How much do you know about airships? From what I was told, you know about regular ships.
I know all there is to know about airships. You just have to listen.
Fair enough.
And then we'll stop there.
What the fuck that mean? Right, yeah, great.
And we'll start
like
next
him.
week.
I like him.
Sorry, Fabio.
That's okay. Gives me more time to at least think out my plan.
Hey, you have your next character set up. Swashbuckler Wolf Pirate.
No need.
Walks into the city.
All right, so
The turtle comes back.
Gonna arm wrestle again.
Who wants
Who wants to arm wrestle?
I forgot to do this at the beginning of the
I hear you got some new
podcast.
crewmates.
So I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to do it now. Thank you guys for listening to the Dragon and Friends podcast. If you want to catch us live, you can do so every Friday around 8 p.m. Catch us before 8:30 to get the pregame show, and always stay tuned for the postgame show where we talk about the antics, the silly stuff that happens, or we just go off the rails and we talk about whatever, and we can interact with the viewers and such. If you want to keep up to date on the date, the link below for the YouTube is down there where you can listen to all our previous shenanigans. And I update that weekly, or at least I try to. And yeah, so today's game, everyone was a little bit all over the place, doing their own things, catching up on crafting. But overall, oh well, Fabio gets captured again.
Again. Oh my
I
god.
thought that was
What's new?
Dobie
What's
that
new?
got captured.
It was Dobie that's always got
Both.
captured.
We switched roles,
Oh.
right?
We switched roles. I'm in
We
danger
got
of
so
dying all the time.
tired. We got so tired of them getting captured that we're kind of like, nah, he'll figure it out.
Oh no.
Well,
What's
the thing
new?
is that
What's
like
new?
usually, yeah, he gets himself out usually, so it's like, ah, fuck it, he's fine.
Look at his
I
dog.
don't know
New
about
city,
that.
new problems.
No,
time he
new
died.
city, new city, same.
Yeah, last
problem.
time I died.
True. Last time he got captured, he straight up
That's what
died.
I'm saying.
Right? I
Yeah.
don't know about
Dobie
that one.
has never died, so it's like.
I tend to
if-
walk out of my shit.
if
Okay.
Dobie gets
Dobie
captured,
did
it's
die.
like, whatever.
Dobie did die.
When?
When he got
Mine, I died.
when he got oh
When?
Dobie. I'm thinking no,
Dobie.
yeah, Fabio has never died, yeah.
No.
Oh, like, hang on, when did I die?
Here's the thing, though, we'll know if he's dying if Cira starts dying. That's our
No.
tell.
That's a good point.
Are they still attached? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
should
will
never not
always be attached. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
If one dies, the other does too.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on shit.
Yeah.
don't know.
So as if she's not
Their
dead,
souls are intertwined.
if she's not dead or dying, yeah, he's fine.
When we brought her back.
Hey, let's test.
Whenever
Let's test it out. real quick.
Fabio died the first time, she started suffering too, right? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you guys had to go to like the. That's how freaking what's his name died. That's how Tio died.
Yeah, that's how I died.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
It's been a couple months.
Listen.
But yeah, that's the assumption I'm going off of. And until proven wrong, you know what? That's what I'm gonna work with.
I'm sorry, Oslin, about like I
you're
I
good.
knew that character. Like I remember reading that character. And I remember making him, and I remember like I was like, oh snap! Like this ruins my plot line. So I was like, all right, I gotta figure something out with him. And I just completely forgot about him for a minute because I was so caught up with other people's stuff. But then when I went back and I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this guy. So that's my bad. I should have
You're
stayed on
fine.
top of that a little more.
I mean, I kind of brought it out of nowhere, so you're good. I will be messaging him every single day, so just so you know.
That's fine. There's I rolled a dice for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Is he on another plane? No.
No, sending goes through other planes.
Yeah, but there's a 5% chance they fail.
Yeah, but I didn't make you roll for anything.
It's true. It's true. I am watching you.
So what you guys think of Prophet?
I really like him. I don't trust him one bit, and I'm prepared to kill him when the time comes.
Saint.
Yeah.
Unless I end up really like him and I want to also be a pirate, then I
I
will
mean-
definitely be like, let's fucking go.
If he's willing to at least give up
Yeah.
the idea that someone in our group is gonna be probably dying, I mean, he'd keep that away from us. For him to give out that secret is like a form of at least vulnerability.
He's a pirate, alright?
To not
Off of
trust him.
respect, off of fear.
But he's
I don't
also
know.
he's
I'm
also
Stop
looking out for himself
world.
doing that. He's like, well, if I
Yeah.
didn't say anything, they're gonna blame me. So if I just tell them ahead of time, I'm covering my own skin.
Pirates have codes, and it's like that weird, like, I don't trust people who stab me in the back, but I will trust someone who will stab me in the front. 'Cause at least they're gonna tell me,
Yeah,
and they're upfront about it.
that's who Prophet is.
The code is more of a guideline.
They're still pirates, though. They have,
Totally.
The thing is, the
Parlay.
pirate code's more of a... But it doesn't really bother me that it's a pirate or anything. And I think he also told us because we literally hired him, and he already told Cira that it screwed our problem, so he's just letting another person know, like, hey, she's definitely gonna be in danger. Like, he already told her up front, because it's like, he's still getting
Yeah,
paid, so
I
you
have
know.
to hide my.
Yeah, but if he didn't give a rat's ass, he probably just would have been. If his ultimate plan was like to take over the ship and like, oh y'all are gone, this is my ship now with my crew, like he wouldn't have cared about that. I think.
From the sounds of it, he's an honest guy. He's telling us what he wants to do and how he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Up front. Now we just gotta plan ahead to see.
I don't
Did
think
he stop
he's.
it or
I don't think he's
whatever we're gonna
honest.
do?
I think he's confident in his ability. So I don't think it's honesty. It's more
Same
of
difference.
I like
Same
it.
difference.
a like. I don't know.
Because I mean,
Definitely
obviously,
still
if he's
established
being
the
honest
back.
with like whatever he's doing, and like you're right, he's confident in his abilities. So he's like, yeah, I can tell you whatever the hell I want because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get what I want
Yeah.
because I know what I can do.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a good way to put it. It's like that. It's like the trope of the bad guy that doesn't lie because he's just that confident. You know, isn't deceptive, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'm definitely down for it. I am ready to kill him if need be, but I'm also ready to become a pirate. You know?
Let's see how this goes. Do we stick with the Dragonborn or do we
What's-
become pirates? Who knows? Find out next time.
I'm not the one that's about to get turned into a squid head, so I don't need to, really worry
too much. Well, I do need to get my sister back. So. After that, we'll become pirates. A magic pirate, dude. Hell yeah.
I'm all in. I'm all in. Good ideas.
Is that the
All
flag
right.
of the Cira the Pussycats? Oh,
Wait, it's just a cat. just a cat on a
It
black
makes so
flag.
much. Not only is it a cat, but it's a metal cat. It fits perfectly. This
So,
is the Candace reparations.
Jocelyn dropped, but she's gonna call it a night there.
oh,
All right.
yeah.
There's
Her face is frozen.
yeah, her face was frozen. I was like, "What's up with? Is she looking down, or did we just catch her right when she was blinking?"
She's a quick prayer.
Stay blinking, all right?
So okay, so Cesar, all the papers and stuff being missing from the room was because of Dobie.
Dude, honestly, I thought that was a setup. Like, oh man, I was like kind of getting skeptical
Nah,
about
got
being in that room.
That's my bad.
Thank you, Sergio,
That's
for
right.
the subscription.
Oh.
Did you see the Kylo Ren?
Well, I haven't even followed. What
Oh,
the?
no, I didn't
fuck?
see
Let's
it.
switch it up.
Hello there, Fabio the Chicken. Obi-Wan,
Obi-Wan.
greeting you.
Dang, you just now followed me?
I didn't even know. I completely forgot that freaking button was there. I was like, oh my gosh. But no, yeah, that was
Take runs.
that was making me kind of nervous that there was nothing around. I was
Yeah.
like,
It
shit.
was,
Yeah, he got a founder badge.
yeah, I got,
Founder badge.
I'm affiliate now, Sergio. I'm affiliate. I'm making money now doing this. Because Dobie was there and Dobie was looking through the stuff and all that other thing, and Dobie and Kai, they took it and they moved it someplace else. And
We got caught.
yeah, they got
Fuck you,
caught.
right?
And them getting caught made it harder for you to get stuff done. And then they put a trap on the safe, and you fell
Oh
for it.
my
You fell
god.
for it so hard.
Yeah, I honestly did. I was just like, that must be the way. Passed out.
Oh no!
Let me run in there real
Oh
quick.
my
Oh,
God.
fuck.
Honestly, I should have took my time, but then again, I don't know when like the next guard was gonna go upstairs, so I was just like, shit, I gotta get this done fast. Damn.
You're good, man.
Oh
I
my God,
feel
dude, that's
that
funny.
those late night works. Got a new PC. Helping the stream tremendously. We were able to have 6 streams going at once. No lag, no interruptions, no nothing. It was great.
And so our new modem is a lot better than our other one.
That might be it too. But
I
Nice.
think that's it also.
Shit.
A little bit of
Because
everything,
this
man.
one isn't capped out at like half the speed as the other one.
that's
Yep.
That's
Modem
good.
definitely does a lot.
But
I think both of those things help because I mean your old PC could only handle so much at the.
Yeah, the input.
That's awesome, man. And then hopefully by next week, everything at my house is fixed and I'm able to use my computer again. I haven't been able to use it for the last 2 months. Oh,
That
man.
sucks. That's such a
that
long
does
fucking
suck.
time.
That is a long time.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, like it kind of helped me because like I would play video games since I wasn't really working because again we don't really do much during the wintertime. I was playing games so much, and now I'm just like, okay, yeah, I could be bored again. You know?
What, kitty?
Oh, it gives you other hobbies to do.
Oh, yeah? That
Oh,
makes
and
sense.
I did none of them. But
Well,
I did none of that. I would just hang out, like when I was like I'm tired of watching YouTube or like any anime or anything. I just kind of just hang out, you know. I don't know. It sounds weird, but it was nice.
I mean,
Just mad chilling.
Makes sense.
as long as you're chilling.
Works out.
Man, dude.
What was it? What was the other note that I had?
Oh man, one thing I was thinking about is I am so mad that Fabio's mission is a secret because I would be so down to literally burn down Voltime.
No, it's not burning you down.
What is that? Well, whose face is that? Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! 1, 2.
Oh, that's surgery.
So,
I was like, oh,
Mario was
Like, are we being like, what?
clarified.
Hang on.
my gosh, I was gonna get some copyright strikes.
There's a ghost.
Oh,
No, Mario had clarified that he didn't mean actually burning it down. He just meant like
Yeah.
they're burnt.
Yeah.
They're
Him go
yeah.
broke.
burnt out
Nah.
and nothing. They can't do shit.
Totally burned down.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, the law
at
would
first
interpret that one way.
it was supposed like you're supposed to either get the wrong idea of them, like I did that on purpose, and then that's why I sent the message with the plan, as to like what they wanted, what they actually wanted to happen.
You know,
Because-
Nah,
take
don't
these
burn
down to
shit.
big
Just rob them.
Fine.
Because you keep going around telling everyone everything, so they're not gonna give you all the information forthright.
I'd
That's
still be
true.
down.
I've only told Sal though, or Dobby.
Metaphorically
mall.
burn them
This
down.
plan. Last plan, you told them all, yeah.
Yeah.
When they first contacted you.
I'm not gonna lie. While we were playing, I was, because I was about to say, "Hey guys, just keep his secret work secret. Just trust me." But I was like, "No, that's definitely gonna lead to more questioning." So
Hell
I
yeah.
chose, as a mob, being like, "No, that's a," because I found him just almost fucking dead, and just like, "Nope, that's gonna get bad." Instead, let's do this. Be like, he'll probably be fine. Let's just wait until he can signal us. But with what? I don't know. Burning down. a
Well, like,
building or
I ain't gonna
something.
say shit, and then it sounds like, let me investigate. I'm like, fuck.
I know. I was just like, God damn it! I saved you from the
Let me
last
do my
time. I don't know. I want to investigate this. No. But yeah, it's
I'm right there.
it's just funny. Like, thing that I'm wondering that Mario, of course, doesn't have to answer, and I guess we can figure out later is like, since I know of the group and they know that I know, would it be trouble for him or me if I assisted him with his secret mission? Because I don't think so, but again, I don't know.
Don't know much about
These
the
guys
secret group,
are-
that's a problem. They can genuinely
guys
be
are
good
just
people, or they can
domestic
just straight
terrorists.
up be dicks. Like, we don't know yet.
You're bringing up a point that has some things that need validating, and
Exactly.
Like, it's
I,
not like
I
I can-
respect the words that you're
The
saying.
whole fun part of this shit, like,
Like, it's like I could ask them, but I'm gonna ask domestic terrorists if it's cool if I just like help their buddy, because I know of you guys. They're like, no, shut the fuck up, get out of our business, or they're like, yeah, sure, whatever, dude. And this is off the assumption that I don't know that their ideology is a much more extreme,
like yeah,
but
think of it the other way.
wouldn't be too far off from like Amal himself agreeing to help them.
Yeah. Yet again, we need more
No, we don't know enough about
information
you
on
to
what's
really
going
know.
on, because like you can look at it
Oh no, yeah, that too. You don't know
as
enough
a
about
terrorist group, or you can look at like they're activists, maybe like who, like I don't know, like maybe they're America, like I don't know yet. We don't know. I mean, like there's too much info or too much in the air.
They're definitely a domestic terrorist group, but all technically
mean?
they are.
What if they're not from this country or like from this area? Like what if like you? Like I said,
But they're still
Think of it like in the
participating in
world
this
standard.
area.
we've
That is
literally
gonna-
killed. So we're terrorists ourselves. Like, what does it matter? Let's help them out.
Yeah.
We're on the same
No,
side.
yeah, we definitely are. Well, not we.
They can
Y'all
say something
definitely
different.
are. Y'all definitely are.
Fair enough.
But domestic terrorism doesn't mean
I get where you're
somewhere
going
else.
from.
Yeah, but
just
it's
trying
kind
to
of
say,
that.
like,
It's a
there's
Ma's line of thinking
so many
of
other-
like, I don't know this group.
Yeah, I know for sure.
But oh man, it's just like so much going on that we don't know. We're like, he's probably fine. He's trapped in this unescapable vault, just surrounded with like everything that he needs to take.
Well,
but he's
It's
not
an
the one with
escapable
the
vault because he has the teleportation. You know what I mean? But speaking of,
Oh,
Cesar,
right.
what's your train of thought right now? Like, if you don't mind telling us, if you want to keep it secret till next week, that's cool. Do you? But like, where you going?
Cool.
what I mean?
I was gonna use heat
Come on, keep
metal.
secret, like I said. Do you?
Well,
Heat
for
metal?
what? To get out of there?
Yeah. I'll, like, what are you thinking of? Like, how are you gonna get out of there? Like, what's your plan?
I was gonna use heat metal. I was gonna space out, create, move all the treasure kind of away from the spot, the corner. Heat metal on
on.
top of the ceiling, and hopefully have it hot enough to where it kind of drips down. If not, I'll poke with it on one of the treasures to maybe get it to like slowly come down. If it does, like eventually melt down. If that works out, I'm gonna find out what's on behind that. If there's anything like concrete. If there's concrete, then I'm gonna use my elemental, cast that, and throw the treasure up there. Have my elemental catch it. Have him store it somewhere else on top of the building, hopefully, and then come up there, and then I was gonna also cast locate object and try to find my sending stone afterwards and try to find that. But that's gonna be another pain in the ass to get.
What do you mean, try to find your sending stone?
Well, I mean, they're obviously storing it somewhere, so what I might have to do is just sneak back in there.
They took all your stuff. That's right.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I don't know if that actually is
So
going
why
to work
not
out.
just
That was my plan.
What they want. I mean,
Because,
Hold on. You're borderline metagaming.
okay. Again, I don't know. I'm not trying to help him or anything like that. I'm just like, I genuinely want to know his train of thought behind like.
That's fine.
Why not just go
Just
with
don't-
them?
just
But, like,
don't-
but yet again, like I said, if it's too much info, we'll cut it off. It's fine.
We can hear what he has on the idea. We can't tell him what we think.
Right. There you go. Okay.
So yeah. Are you interested in what they have to say now that it's brought up?
no.
No, their ideas
So
are shit.
aggressive too. He's just like, nah.
I'm good.
No,
Maybe some
no,
other
I'm
time.
better than them.
Know about all that, buddy.
If they force me to listen, then I have no choice. But I don't really care what they have to say. It's
Jesus.
just,
Nah, their plans are shit.
Damn.
Fuck them. I don't
But they
know.
make a good point.
if he has jewelry all around
Yeah,
him,
another
that already
point,
tells
but
me
they
what
make a
kind of
point.
character he is. There's people already starving in that town, so he's he's really greedy. I mean, everyone's greedy to some point, but he's really like
Trying to
just
give money
looking at
back.
fuck-
Wait. Never mind.
Oh,
All right, hang on. Oh, let me be quiet.
Ooh, this is it's moments like this when I hear that, when I hear what Cesar just said, and then you don't know
Right.
what I'm planning. That brings just like a huge smile and warmth to my heart because it's like
Right.
it's like everything is going according to plan, but not like against you. So like when I make a story, when I make a plan, it's I want you guys to win. I don't throw you guys a bone or anything like that, but I definitely I want to the end goal, the end idea is for you guys to grow as characters. But sometimes I have to trick you into thinking a certain way to get you somewhere I need you to be. And I'm like hearing those gears turn in Cesar's mind is like he's turning the exact gears I want him to turn. He's turning.
Yeah, I was afraid of like
Good point.
wanting
That's a
to
good point.
help.
We literally give
like
you all
every-
the info you need whenever we talk.
Yep.
Like we just give you what you
I need
want
it.
and what you need to hear. And Mario's like, all right, cool. Let me just take that. Let me just adjust here. Okay. Let's work it this way.
It helps so much. And for anyone else that's like DMing, like talk to your players about that kind of stuff. See how they felt about something. See where their mindset is, especially if you're doing a homebrew, because like you can really tweak and turn. Maybe there's something. Maybe they're thinking about something and you're going off course, or maybe like you're on the same path as them, and like you can generate the game around your players and better fit it for them. But yeah.
So smart. I'm gonna lie, that's so smart.
Basically, I listen to what you guys say. I ask you guys questions. You think I ask these questions for the audience? No, they just like hearing what you guys think. They're for me. These questions are for
Yeah,
me.
Bro, ask
You
my
mean-
players.
Like me as a player, I just hear it and I take it in. I'm like, oh, it's just Mario asking a question. No, Mario, like, I'm trying to get some meat off of you, motherfucker. Let me know. Let me know what I need to do.
Like, tell me what.
Let me adjust the story real quick.
It's like, oh, that's what you think. Now, I never play against you. Like, I never, ever, ever play against you. But like, I need to know where your mindset's at. So
Your
like, if,
mindset, yeah.
and I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to.
played-
I don't want to spoil it for Cesar, but like, do you care if I say Cesar?
No, don't tell me.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to spoil it for Cesar, but I was worried he was gonna think differently, or I was worried that he was on a path that went against what I actually like needed him to do, and so this
Not
is
gonna lie,
my way. of
you
putting it
almost,
out
I
there.
almost didn't do that. I almost wanted to go against everything that they were telling me, and just fucking balls deep and just tell everyone and just like defy everything. But then you threw that gift to the people by like giving them. I was like, I'm in, dude.
Yeah, stuff like that doesn't happen by coincidence.
Yeah, dude. I was like, you got me there, man.
You
That's woo, I love that.
So I mean, that's
That's
and
coming
again-
to my ears, bro.
But the thing is, I never start a story with a character arc. I rarely ever like start a game with a character arc. I will play for months, and I will just learn about each player and how they learn about the characters, because I feel like a lot of times people, they have this idea about their character, but it's not until they start playing their characters and they start getting put in those scenarios that they realize, you know what, yeah, I wanted this character to be like this, but he's turning out more like this instead. And so like, I'm watching as you're tweaking your own character, and I'm seeing like, okay, I see where you're going, because Cesar started out as a very neutral, like, I'm gonna be neutral, do what I want kind of character, and he's kind of leaning into a neutral, good, lawful neutral character. And if I had started out with his character arc in the very beginning, it would have made things completely different. But because I took months, weeks, just learning and paying attention to all his decision makings and what he likes to do and what he doesn't like to do and how he interacts with people, then I was like, all right, this is the story that will work for him.
Yeah, I fucking like where this is going, dude. I love it, dude. I love
So
it.
hang on, let me ask you another question, Cesar. Right.
Kate, can you mute yourself?
What's up?
So why not just give the gold to the people? Because that's what you said a minute ago, right? Like their plan is to give to the people. So like, why not just teleport full-time gold to the script and then done with it? Why go through the extra hassle of trying to like sneak it out? Unless I
can't-
messed that plan up. Unless
can't-
that's not what you're trying to do.
You can't tell him he's messing up. You
Sure.
can't tell him. You can't show
No, why
him.
not? Alright.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell
But,
him.
like,
You can't tell him
I
what's
get what
going through
you're
your
saying,
head.
But he's already on like the path that he's going on. I just want to know why he didn't go the other route. I guess the best way to put it. But if it messes the game up, then
Because
yeah,
like,
shut up. We'll stop there.
I mean, I get it. Like, I get where you're coming from, but it's like when you say something, you can influence him differently. Because right now he's stuck
Yeah.
on his own.
Yeah, no,
and,
100%.
and you want that. You want that feeling of, oh my god, I'm on my own. Like, I'm all by myself. And like, the second you start telling him like what's going off in your head, he's technically no longer alone. He's got friends, he's got help. So it becomes this thing of like, it's okay if we hear what he's gonna do, because it won't, I mean, I guess it will influence what you guys are gonna do as well. So it works both ways. But I don't care as much what you guys are gonna do, because I can stall you guys, but for him, I'm not gonna try to stall him or anything like that. Like, it's up for him
Yeah, I
to
get
come
what
up
you're
with
saying.
he has to creatively figure out how to get out of the situation that he's found himself in. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, good point. Good point.
Not that like
Robin
I
Hood.
don't like your questions, because I like your questions and I really want to know too. Like I literally had the same thought. I was like, why throw the gold up to the elemental? Why not just teleport it out while you're in there? But I don't know.
It's like,
I
it's not for us to know. It's for us to find out.
It's not for me to know. Like I was dying to know. I'm like, why? Like I was like, your plan sounded so good, and then it didn't. And then it didn't. Like I was just.
Dude.
It's like, dude.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I can't
Stick with it, man. I can't do anything about it.
He's like, I can't do anything about it.
Feels like I'm dedicated at this point. Sorry, I get it, but no, we're going
So
in.
my original plan was actually to locate objects, burn a hole through that direction, but I had no idea what I was going to be going into. There's probably guards all around my freaking stuff, so that scroll is going to be the hardest thing to acquire, unless I just full front just go through and do what they say.
Oh, you don't have the scroll on you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
never
that's why I
mind.
can't teleport anything. So
No, you're
my
fine.
idea was to take the money out, store it somewhere where they can't find it. Obviously, it's gonna be a big ass hole, but somehow I'm gonna have to find a fucking way to move that money, or at least get a good portion of that money somewhere. Whether it be, I don't fucking know. We're gonna. I don't like to plan things. See, that's the thing. I don't like to plan things out through and through, because your fucking plan is gonna get ruined. Like there's no way it's just gonna go all to plan. So you just gotta go with it and see where it goes.
See, my
But
thing is-
somewhat
It's
of
a
an
video
ideal
game
thing,
where
though.
it's rigid. All right, you got Mario on the other side being like, "Ha, you rolled a one. Yeah, they heard that. They heard that. Dude, you're on fire. Figure it out. It's your problem, dude."
You rolled a 1. You're fucked.
You're literally blowing up the castle right now. Fuck you, alright?
They,
Nah.
joke's on you. They replaced all the gold.
It's all fake gold.
It's all fake gold.
My defense, alright, I thought he still had the scroll on him. Alright, my own stupidity. Alright.
Dude, I even told him I took all this stuff away from him, and I still thought he had the sending stone on him.
Alright, it's not just a me thing. Like, I heard you say it, but I was like, nah, he's got the scroll. I don't know why, but he's got the scroll for sure.
I totally
For sure.
blinked because I was like, he doesn't have the scroll. That's that's cool. Then I was like, man, he's really dedicated to not talking to his friends. Man, I gotta give him props.
Man, you
No,
should have
I have no
tried to
phone.
get an inspiration out of that.
Dude, I almost gave him one. I was like, dude, that's some hardcore dedication right there. But I was like, nah, he needs to prove himself a little bit more. And then I was like, oh, he didn't have the stone. That's why he didn't talk. Well, any last words before we end it up?
Now we know.
Now we know. Now we know. All right.
So he is gonna set the building on fire.
It sounded like he was gonna melt it.
Something like that.
But
One out next week.
yeah, we'll find out next week. We'll find out next week what he does. Until next time, as always, play nice.